What's up, everybody? We are Select Your Player, and E3 is over. Full week. Thomas is sad. But, so we're going to do a podcast discussion here. Going, conference by conference, in order, like he said. So I'm Michelangelo.
I'm Thomas.
Miss Alex.
J-Rod.
Johnny.
Yep, that's it. Alright, so first up, Sunday night was Bethesda.
Mm-hmm.
The golden apple of E3.
In my opinion, the best conference out there.
That is a valid opinion.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Any...
Yeah,
you didn't watch it?
I'm not a big Bethesda fan.
Really?
It's Fallout 4.
I don't think I've ever
never
played any
Fallout.
I don't think I've ever played any of the games, but it was very
Johnny.
exciting to me.
Mm.
What?
Why?
Shun him.
So,
Sean.
Bethesda, we had...
I'm always Sean, I don't care.
What did they open with, Bethesda?
They opened with, damn.
I don't know. But we had Doom in there. I know that was one
It was
of the...
Doom.
That
They
was
opened
awesome.
with Doom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doom
I've never
was-
played any
Doom was what they
but it
opened
was
with,
awesome.
which
Doom
looked...
looked pretty good.
Because
I could lick those graphics.
what I think it was Doom.
Don't look at me like
probably
that.
get a disease that's in hell.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll go for it.
You'll
Probably
get
get like
hell disease.
all the diseases
Yeah.
and hell disease.
You'll get sin disease.
It's fine.
Fire crotch.
It's fine. It's fine. What were we going to say?
Yeah, because before Doom, or before the conference, they only showed like a snippet of Doom.
Yeah, it was like...
Was
that one guy is
Literally
like
5 seconds.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
4 seconds.
4 seconds, yeah. Of
And they
just
showed it like 8
Oh,
times.
well,
Yeah.
that was, they'd released it before, but Adam Sessler and I
Yeah.
don't remember the
Morgan
other
Webb.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
doing the
'cause-
whole thing before. They're like, let's see that again. It was like, boom. Let's see it again.
I blinked
like
one more
5
time.
times. That's funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
But
As
it looked-
far as the gameplay, it looks a lot faster than 3, but it's still not like the arcade where you're just
Oh,
like
yeah.
running like crazy.
I'm used to Doom.
Never played Doom.
Doom 1.
Never played.
Are you?
And only the multiplayer. I really didn't play any of the story.
I played a lot of Doom at the arcade, so that's what I'm used to.
So it didn't really
You were old.
it didn't feel like Doom to me
Shame
for some
on
reason. But I guess I'm just used to like the really odd polyggraphic like setting
Yeah.
of Doom and like the really weird running of Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this just like it reminded me of just like Hell Halo.
Hell Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, a
That's
good-
exactly what
A
Joseph
hellish,
said.
Hell
hellish
Halo.
Halo.
More like also like a hell. What's that? Well, Crisis. You know how he has all those power abilities. Because that guy kind of seemed like overcharged.
Crisis. Never played Crisis, but I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Crisis, from the thumbnail, always looked like Revengeance to me, which we didn't get this year. But
No Revengeance.
we'll keep talking about Bethesda.
But Bethesda. Now we're rolling on to Fallout 4 because it was next, right?
No, Fallout 4 is the very last thing in Bethesda
No, I thought
conference. No, we got
Darksiders 2 was last,
no
wasn't it?
Fallout 4
I'm losing my
was.
mind. Okay, well, Darksiders 2
Was it?
revealed.
I don't think Darksiders.
Darksiders.
No,
I don't
no.
Am I
remember
saying the wrong
Darksiders.
name? What's it
Yeah.
called?
Yes.
You're talking about Dishonored.
Dishonored.
Dishonored,
2.
that was-
Yeah.
I was like, Darksiders is like, that came out
I was
like,
like, what is
4 or
Dark-
5
That's not
years, 4 years
Bethesda.
ago. Yeah, in the wrong company.
It's like, man, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I don't remember that at all.
I'm done.
Well, now I'm sad because we're probably not going to get Darksiders 3, so...
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Anyway, Dishonored
No,
2.
Dishonored
I've never played
2.
or seen Dishonored 1, but it
You-
looked
they
awesome.
They showed
like it.
Dishonored.
I bet
3.
I would. It looked cool.
They showed. I mean, they showed Darksiders 3.
They did?
Yeah, at E3 this year.
Oh. Well,
But
was
that's
it?
not
that?
Was it that?
I don't
Okay,
know.
No, never mind. It was a Trials Fusion thing. Never mind.
You guys are way
The
out.
DLC.
get
I know what
that
I'm talking
confused?
about. I know what I remember.
Because everybody in the Twitch chat was saying
Oh, were you thinking it was?
Darksiders 3,
Oh,
and then it was
got you.
Yeah,
something
because that'd be
completely
awesome
lame.
because the company went bankrupt.
Invaded your brain. Gotcha.
Yep.
So you had I already lost it.
Dishonored 2.
Dishonored 2
Sheesh, man.
was what we got to see with cool web slinging like wacky powers. It's that
Shadow powers.
Shadow powers and the weird like claw
Crows
climbing thing.
things.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
It looked pretty.
I'm not a huge first-person fan, but that looked cool.
Did it remind you of
No, I'm not a
Bioshock
first-person
Infinite?
fan.
A little
Some
bit.
parts.
I got that
Yeah.
vibe. Just the environment seems so open and whooshy.
Bloom.
Bloom. Sure.
Well, I mean, even like the way you move is a lot like Bioshock, except you can jump.
Yeah,
more.
but he's in the claw thing.
Yeah.
I hear that. But yeah, anything else on Dark Side? I don't know much about it because I never played the first one. But
Dishonored.
Dishonored, man. Good lord.
of course,
Select your player?
I'm done.
He said it. Did you? Is that
I
right?
did not.
Did he say?
I looked
did
at it and
not.
I was like,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I did
I
not.
heard it a little bit.
I purposely did not.
Well, it was there.
Moving on to Fallout 4, the big one of Bethesda.
Yes.
Shelter, I mean.
Fallout
the app
Shelter.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still haven't gotten that. I want to.
My phone won't run it. It crashed.
it didn't.
Yeah.
I don't care about
I tried
that.
to play it.
The game looks awesome.
I was
Looks
gonna
pretty
say.
good.
Apparently, the app has already like gone way over up downloads than Candy Crush.
Really?
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
actually
awesome.
kind of like a good thing. Though.
That's awesome.
some hope for
I want to see some
humanity.
old women playing with Fallout Shelter. But Fallout for the game.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can be third person. I'm all in.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
be third
You could
person.
be
the other
third
one.
Yeah,
on
we
all
did
the
that
other
one
ones.
Crap.
You've
Yeah.
been playing it that. Well, okay.
I've never played
You played
any.
the
He's never
beginning
played
of
Except
any
for
of
the
them.
very beginning of 3. But
It's basically Elder Scrolls, but with guns
Yeah.
and steampunk, and it's just
Before
cool.
Fallout
It
4, we
looks
did get
awesome.
some Elder Scrolls DLC for
Was there?
online.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna go with the big ones.
Yeah, the big ones.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
stick
we got
to
the
big ones.
Tamriel, whatever
Yeah.
the info on that.
Yeah, definitely Fallout 4 bought me out because the first trailer they released did not
Yeah.
sell me at all.
Really.
Yeah.
It's like
the game looked way better
it
than the
looked
trailer.
way
like,
better,
visually.
like as he was
Yeah.
playing than the.
Like I was like, this
cutscene.
looks really good, and that trailer looked pretty bad.
Like-
That's probably the first thing they made, and then the gameplay.
They're
they
like,
made
oh, we'll
later.
just release this before it comes out. No.
But I like what Ron Perlman put on Twitter or not Twitter, Facebook. Is that finally I can say that I was part of Fallout 4. Sorry guys, I've been keeping that a secret for a while.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like,
It's
you
like that was the hardest secret I've ever had to keep.
douchebag.
One of the coolest things is like in games they always say, make it your own. You make your own armor, make your own person. Yeah, you can be unique, but then like in Call of Duty, you can add all that stuff in Advanced Warfare, but then you look a lot like this other dude. But in this game, you make your house thing however you want. Like it
And
looks
wherever you
totally
want.
unique.
Exactly, yeah.
You can make it like your own home.
I did like how you can
Beautiful home.
And you
change
can
up the
see
armor,
yourself.
like the
you
classic
can see
Fallout
yourself.
3 armor.
The power suit.
Yeah, that was cool. Not everyone's looking around like a whole army.
I'm
of
just
mimics.
I'm very curious on the story. It's
No.
I don't remember reading any of the logs on like Vault 111
Yeah.
because every single vault's completely different
Yeah.
in the Fallout games. I think Vault 69 was like the lovers vault where they like put one man and like a bunch of girls together or something like that. Because Fallout has like just like Mass Effect, it's huge.
Yeah.
It has a huge lore to it and every single like thing. So I don't remember reading anything about Vault 111, but I'm guessing it's gonna be like cryogenic, like freezing.
Yeah, it's
Because
what I
yeah,
was
it's
like.
in 200 years.
Yeah.
It's like he was asleep for 200 years, and then like, is it just gonna be a vault of just like those cryogenic tubes and everything?
Yeah.
Like that was their like newest vault that they had going. That was a new thing they did
Mhm.
for it. Wait till the radiation had passed.
The dog's cool. I mean, you get him right off the
He
bat.
can't die.
The dog can't die.
Physically cannot die in the game.
Well,
Yay!
I don't think dog meat could have died
So I was
either.
worried 'cause you can like send him off and like have him attack. But, like, what if he dies? I'm not a dog anymore. So he cannot die. I found out.
So it'd be like Fallout 2, or not Fallout 2, Fable 2.
Fable 2.
With your trusty dog
Pooch.
companion.
Well,
Yeah.
until
Well,
later on.
Yeah, we know.
Everybody was getting.
Spoilers.
Everybody was like so hyped up about this dog, but we're like, don't you know there's a dog in every single
know.
Fallout game?
Although I never did get
Fallout?
it in 3.
You didn't get him?
I looked so many times. I was like,
Uh,
where's this dog? Is it like a timed thing to where you can only get him a certain time of the game?
I don't think so. He's just in the garbage.
Yeah.
The
I tried
The
so many
junkyard.
times.
dog
I
meat.
should have just watched the video and found it. but yeah, oh gosh, the building,
Maybe one of the bandits shot him when you were
Maybe.
trying to get there. Something like that.
the building aspect
Probably.
adds so much to the game. It's overwhelming.
It's like 700
It's like-
options for 50
like,
different
hey,
weapons.
Build your own cities and then build transport and protect them. What about the rest of the game? When am I gonna play that?
I'm
It's like-
go on.
I was just gonna say it's like Minecraft, but with a story that you have to do. It's like, how?
I like the whole tower defense part where like bandits will come
Yeah,
and
that's
raid
awesome.
your settlement, and I like how you can have more than one.
Yeah,
settlement.
that's what I was saying about the like transportation between.
Yeah, and one things I'm excited for is how they like made the Pit Boy guy
Oh,
with
yeah.
like all the tubes because you could totally just hack up the lights to make your own
Oh,
like designs
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So many
With, like, the
so much
pixel
stuff's gonna be
cube
made
thing.
with
That
that.
is cool. There is a use
So
for the
much
junk.
inappropriate stuff's gonna be made.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
likely.
I imagine.
But yeah, it's nice that there's gonna be a use for the junk.
Exactly.
There's so
yeah.
much junk in it, but I'm excited. November 10th. I was 2 weeks off.
No,
I said October 27th.
That's pretty close though.
But he
It's-
got what was the game that is coming out on that date? October 27th.
Yeah, you got one right.
There was one of them that.
I don't. Oh, that was just an expansion for Old Republic.
Oh.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
Bioware.
Yeah.
No.
No, the trailer for that was pretty cool.
That of course they're always fantastic.
I know.
They're always so cool.
All right.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
up next after Bethesda was,
Xbox,
Microsoft.
early in the morning.
That's you guys.
Oh man.
So now it's your turn to be quiet.
That was
I
one-
mean, my turn to be quiet.
I gotta say it now.
Shut up, Jared.
Hey, shut up! I didn't hear the game. I didn't watch it.
Xbox, after pushing me away for so long, they won me.
Pushing away for so long, it's only been like
It's been
almost
2
2
years.
years. Okay, okay.
Almost
So like,
Like
a
I was,
year and a half.
I had no thought in my mind of I want to get an Xbox One eventually. I want to get an Xbox One. I mean, I want one.
Well,
but
every
it's not like-
generation we're end up getting all of them.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why
true.
we
I
have
know.
such a war about
But
it.
it's like it just not like I was
But then the
pushing it
prices
on
go
anyone
down.
else.
yeah.
So
Just like in my own self, I was like, I don't have a desire to get one right now because I
Yeah.
just want to play it on this. But then they're like, okay, you can backwards compatibility. We're doing this for you, and I was just like,
Yeah,
well,
that
now I don't
was a
need a
big
360.
thing.
I'm all for it.
Sunshine,
I'm jumping in.
Is it called Sunshine? Something?
Overdrive?
No,
Overdrive.
Sunset
Sunset.
Overdrive.
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive. That's
Like,
the only reason why
Sunshine Overdrive.
I wanted an Xbox before now.
Yeah.
But now I want one because I can play all
They
my
just-
old games.
Phil Spencer has transformed that company in my favor.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed
Joel
it.
Favor.
I like
He's
Kane.
my pal now. I like Phil. Phil is I don't know where I'm going with that. But games of Xbox. We got Unravel, which is one everyone's
That looks whimsical.
adorable.
and fun.
Is
Did
that
they show
Xbox?
this?
Adorable.
I was telling Alex they could make that like a
I thought
short
that was-
film.
They showed that
no,
at
it's
EA.
Xbox.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they showed it at the Microsoft, but
I
I,
thought
know
it
the
was-
guy
Was
came
that
out
Microsoft?
at
Wait, yeah.
at EA.
I thought that was Microsoft conference.
Or is it
Yeah.
Ubisoft? No.
No, it was.
No, it was
Microsoft.
early. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, the guy who was
I'm hearing
very
like
like
three things coming at me. Which one are we
shaky.
I
agreeing
think you're
on?
right.
It was Microsoft.
Okay.
was EA
What?
because I didn't watch the Microsoft.
Kevin,
Oh really?
we need to know where
Chippy.
Unravel was unveiled.
Yeah.
Chippy.
And we'll come back to Unraveled. So,
But I was telling him about Unravel. It looked like a short film that you could play
oh
or
my
something like
gosh,
that.
it was fantastic.
Unravel looks. That's the most game I'm excited for.
It's just
all
really
the whole-
creative and
all of them
adorable.
because it's
E3.
so different.
Mm.
It's cool.
It looks so
and it looks
touching.
good.
It looks
Yeah.
so touching. It looks
The
like an
music
enjoyable
sounds
game.
really good.
Yeah. The
Like when that car drives over. The
I
music-
told Joseph there's gonna be tears at one point.
There will be. I was
100%.
wondering if there was going to be like only platforming, or if he'll run into some like enemies or anything, and how he would fight them.
I assume that it'd be all platform.
That's what I guess.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
crazy.
the presentation was adorable.
Yeah.
Like
The man.
the main developer came up there with the
so excited
the,
about
the
it.
toy of it. You could tell he was terrified,
He
and
was-
I would be too because that's like the first reveal, and
Why
you're
does always have
revealing
to
it
mention
at
that,
E3.
though? That's so beside the point.
What's that?
Look at
They have to mention that he's nervous. Whatever. Who
He
cares?
was nervous, but it was a nervous and excitement mixed into
Yeah,
this
you could tell
complete
that. You could tell
overwhelm.
his passion in
Yeah,
it,
that's
but like, his nervousness
Yeah, 'cause
like
it's-
actually made you enthralled by it.
It wasn't like a nervousness of like, oh, I'm speaking for all. I mean, it was, but also it was just so much excitement. He was talking
Yeah.
so much. That's what surprised me.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
so
Very
nervous, but he
endearing.
was not stop talking. He was like, I love this, and I'm all about this, and it was fantastic.
I'm just saying. I don't see why everyone has to point that out. I've heard like 10 different people point that out.
It was.
Should encourage him. Like, just show us your game, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Just
awesome though.
do it. Anyway, but that game looks so awesome.
Yeah, it does.
We got our
look fun.
first.
So much fun.
It does look awesome. It does look awesome. Then we got our first demo of Tomb Raider. Do we have a date or a conference?
E3.
Dang,
Oh,
dude.
dude.
at E3, the whole conference.
Why are you guys saying, dude?
Oh.
I thought you meant EA.
No.
EA? Right?
I heard
Which
EA in my
conference
head.
at E3.
Well, let's be more
Was-
specific.
What? This is an E3 podcast. What else would we mean?
Yeah, that happened.
We gotta hire somebody.
Gosh, you're fired.
Kevin,
I
you're
wasn't
out.
Listening to half of what
Somebody
you're
bring
saying.
Chippy in. Kevin's fired.
We're paying you too much.
That is chippy.
All right, so Tomb Raider. Who all saw that demo?
I actually didn't see the Tomb Raider.
Oh, they look cool.
It looks cool.
Although, as me and Alex had to point out, she gets beat up more than any other character
They just
I've ever
love
seen in my
beating
life.
Those
on women.
She
Tomb
gets
Raiders.
smacked and fall. I mean, it's ridiculous. I feel so bad for this character.
New, newest Tomb Raider,
She just gets
newest
right back
Lara
up.
Croft
Yeah.
is basically a snuff film.
She's just
Yeah, I'll say that because I've seen like some Let's Plays of like the last one, and some of those deaths are.
She gets hit by Brock's falls.
She's
and then
just a
stabbed by
sandbag
hole.
that people
That's the
beat on the
first.
whole
That's the
game.
first thing that happens.
Yeah, in the
she
first
falls
game,
down a
she rolled.
hole and then gets a rebar stuck in her side.
It's terrible.
Like,
It's like-
impaled in branches. I'm just like, good God.
It's like the developers of that game where you have that chick in the bikini.
Yeah,
fall,
it's just
hitting
like the
crap.
balls.
Decided, let's make Tomb Raider.
I can do this. I can do
Got
this.
this. She had a bunch
That
of
looks
ones.
good, though.
I'm wondering if it's going to be open world and survivally. Because, I mean, that's one thing about the first one that I was like,
It was very linear.
it was linear. There was no point to hunting at all. Like, it was like, it started off, you're by yourself and you're camping, whatever, and you're like, I gotta get meat and eat.
You got
Chippy?
the right result over
I
there,
did.
Chippy.
The
It
right.
was EA.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
it
was.
There you
Called
go,
it.
Johnny.
Wow.
There you
Called
go,
it.
Johnny.
I was like, I don't remember it being Microsoft because I would have been like, oh, I don't have an Xbox. But if it's EA, then that makes sense that I
Okay.
didn't
You have
feel
hope.
that. I do have hope.
You have hope.
That's like the one good thing from EA that I remember.
Are you
Unravel.
kidding me? It opened with Mass Effect 4.
I've never
We'll get to
played
that. We'll get to that.
Never played
Calm
Mass
down.
Effect.
My God.
Look up the hostess for Ubisoft while you're at it,
The hostess for Ubisoft. Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
because I forgot her name.
I thought that was a game.
I've
I was
never
like, what
played
is
Mass Effect, and I don't really care about that.
We'll get to
Ugh.
it. We'll get to it.
Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so what else was at Xbox? Help me out here. We had Halo 5, of course.
Halo
which
5.
was-
I'm pumped for that because
It-
I like the Halo franchise.
it didn't look like too much of a step from 4, except for the cooperative. Like,
Yeah, that's
or
about
the,
it.
the 4-man teams
Yeah.
going at each other.
It's
So,
just a new one.
I was a little surprised at that because I thought next gen's going to be huge, like graphically blowing your feet off.
It was
but
really underwhelming, in my opinion.
Halo 5, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It looked like
I
it
had
was
already
taking-
seen Doom.
It looked like it was
Doom was
taking
awesome.
a lot of stuff from ODST, just the feel and how they were moving around and everything, and
Yeah.
squads. I guess the squads is what did it for me, or what made me feel that.
Well, apparently there's going to be some characters coming back from ODST. Like
Really?
Nathan Fillion's coming back. So.
Oh yes, I saw his voice. I was like,
Yeah.
"That's
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion." He was awesome. But and then what now?
No,
No,
you're
no,
good. You're good.
you're
You're good.
Okay.
I think that's why I was because Doom looked like a Dark Halo, and when I went off how cool that looked, and then went into Halo, and I was like, meh. I think if I had seen that first, I probably would have liked it more. But I don't play Halo,
Gotcha.
so I can't.
Was
speak to
it Gears?
that was
Yeah,
last, but I was gonna
that
say
was
before that Microsoft thing.
The
What
HoloLens?
was that
Hey,
about?
Minecraft, Michael.
Minecraft?
Learn your words,
The
dude.
Vision thing or whatever?
I have it in
The
my brain.
Oculus Rift?
I have it in my brain as Minecraft.
Was it the Oculus Rift?
Yeah.
It was my
Okay.
Oculus, but with it also had the HoloLens. You can see the
HoloLens.
stupid.
Okay. What? I don't
That-
get it.
Michael
The
was
HoloLens.
flipping
I
out
was
during that.
flipping out.
I
That
thought it was like a
nuts.
projected
Oh, where you
in
can,
real
like,
life.
Mess with the entire
watching
world.
the whole
No, I thought it was
he
just
thought
like,
it was an actual table.
Hologram.
with an
I always
actual
thought it was like
hologram.
something that
Oh.
came up hologram wise.
Yeah, but it's like on the floor, isn't it?
It was on a little table.
You could do it like to any surface that would hold it. So you could do it on this table.
I don't
on
get
the
it.
Floor.
I do not get it.
blowing my mind. It was so cool.
It doesn't make sense.
It was fantastic. That was the
You should
great
watch that
VR
one.
demonstration.
So the way you
Did
would
see it?
the way you would see it is the way we saw it on E3. It would just be like you can.
Yeah, like if you had the goggles,
Only if
the
you wear the
Oculus on your
goggles.
face,
Yeah.
and
But
you
you have the
see
controller,
all that's
right?
happening.
But
You
then like
can-
people
She was
with
controlling the guy though.
yeah people
the
with
tablet.
you can play the
Oh,
game as
tablet.
well,
Yeah.
and he'll
So
see you
smart
actually in
lens.
the world.
Yeah.
But you would look at a screen to play it.
Oh.
So if he was playing,
Unless you had the controller in your hand, then you could watch
Okay,
the character
yeah.
move around.
That's nuts, man.
No, I loved it when he could actually like expand out and you could actually see
Yeah,
the
he
just
entire
went around-
castle
and then he's going
without
through
being
the
in
caves.
view mode. That was
yeah,
really
he zoomed
cool.
in or moved the
Goes
camera
through the cave,
into the
into the
freaking
That was awesome.
castle.
So cool.
I also liked it when he went into the underneath the earth.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Here's this. I put a marker there for you." I'm like,
I don't
"That's
know
kind of
that.
cheating, but
It's-
all right."
So cool.
You could tell like they were working on something like this. I didn't watch this conference or anything like that, but do you remember like was it like 2 years ago? Microsoft was trying to do Xbox Room with the Kinect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
the
it was
lights.
supposed
Where
to
it would
yeah,
take
lights,
like
everything.
pictures, yeah.
And when we were playing a snow game, snow would fall
Mhm.
and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah, it was crazy like that. So that's what I guess
True.
they like because we never saw anything
No.
of the
That never came to fruition.
Microsoft Room.
Yeah.
So I guess they just put all
They're like,
production
hey,
into the
instead of
HoloLens.
putting crap all over our walls to project this, let's just put it in front of our eyes.
Let's wear some goggles. You're fine.
Yeah.
That
There you
would
go.
be kind of cool if they incorporated that to a room. So if it's raining, there's like rain hitting in front of your face and going all around you, or like
And you can
trees
control
are
the
waving
temperature
around.
of the room too.
I get
Michael,
tired
calm
of the
down.
rain.
This is way too much.
It's beyond. Anyway, so now
Screw it. Just create the holodeck. Just go for
there
it.
you go. So they closed off with Gears of War, which visually
my God.
looked fantastic.
It looked better than the previous Gears of War.
Yes.
It didn't look fantastic.
Oh, that
Okay.
That,
It
like,
looked boring.
spin-off one that they
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, it looked
Well, I
boring.
mean, the creatures look really cool when he's
This
blowing them up
game-
to bits.
Me and Alex were like bored during the
Gosh,
presentation.
I was like, this is sucks.
Visually,
and
yeah,
people
but-
say it's awesome. I don't get it.
I never got past. We played a little bit of 2. I played all of 1 with
Yeah.
Chippy back there.
This is one series. I
But-
don't know how it's lasted this
yeah,
long.
I don't either. I don't get it.
I
I
never
know there's
played
a
it.
huge
I wanna-
fan
I
base.
can't-
Not to hate on
Tell
it,
us in
but
the comments why you love
Just
Gears
not
so
my
much.
preference.
It's like
In a kind way.
it,
I mean,
I played 3 a little bit with Caveman,
That's when I wanted
And-
to, but I never did.
and it looked good to me. Like
Yeah.
it looked like an actually good game. Like visually, it looked well, and the blood was like the best blood I've ever seen animated on a video
Nice.
game.
have
Yeah,
you
that's
gone-
good
have you
blood.
gone back
That's some
and
good
played
blood
the
right
first
there.
one?
Yes.
It's
It's so bad.
Awful.
It's
Like
so
the
bad.
controls are so bad. How on earth did this get
And
popular?
on 3, you can play as the baddies and the goodies
Yeah.
or something like that. And
The baddies and the goodies.
I don't know what to call them. I'm not a Gears of War
Are they
fan.
Horde? Is that what they're called?
Is that the
Yeah,
Horde?
Horde and-
I thought that was Warcraft. So
The
that's what
Locust.
I didn't want to say.
Locust.
Yeah,
Locust.
Locust. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
When I say it doesn't
Locust.
look good, I don't mean visually. It just looked boring. Like I was like, what are we doing?
Well,
We're
yeah,
just
if you
killing
get into
this
the
monster.
story, too, it gets
There's a
really
wall way
confusing.
over there, and another one pops over or something.
Games like that in general just
just
bore me.
the gameplay felt like wave after wave. You go to a new room. I mean, the same as Gears 1. You go to a new room.
Yeah, it's
you
just
have
horde mode.
like it's horde mode through a story mode,
Yeah.
and I'm
I
not a
never
fan of
played
horde
it,
mode.
but
So
Yeah, I
awesome.
dislike that.
I don't like things that don't end, as I
But
said
like,
before.
like
but
Jackson, he loves it. He
Ah.
loves that game.
Really?
Caveman
Horde
loves
mode,
it.
horde mode, bro.
if it's a horde mode that ends, I'm fine with it. But if
Protect
it
the
doesn't
fort,
end,
Michael. Protect the fort. That's
I don't like
Jackson
it.
saying.
I don't like it.
You know why he failed? Because he left the fort.
It's just
Went
not
down
my
with this fort. Yeah,
forte.
not my cup of tea. Oh,
Wow.
Forte. That makes me think of.
Yeah, not the time or place.
Alrighty, moving on to
EA.
EA was before you. Yes, you opened up with Mass Effect 4.
You guys going?
I'm too
Oh my
excited.
God.
Can I say
Alright.
one thing
Go
before?
for it.
Go for it, yeah.
The HoloLens.
Yeah.
I want some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff going on that.
Oh my god!
You didn't even think of that?
No.
Dude,
Heart of the cards.
Heart of the Cards.
Oh my
That
God.
would be awesome.
That reference went over my head, but I'm
Dude.
excited.
Dude.
Dude.
It didn't go over
Anything
there.
holographic or holograms?
We've been waiting.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm sure some 90s nerds are going crazy for this.
They're
right
all for it.
So do you think they could create an entire game about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Using that?
They'd probably do magic as well.
You see like two kids out there with like the HoloLens, like goggles. It's like
my trap card! And then you
you're
don't
like
see
yelling out in
anything.
the street, like in the see anything.
What's going on? What's happening to children?
defense mode! Kunai and Chain!
What are you kids doing? Playing outside.
They're all tan except for right here.
It's like a new fashion. Oh, you Yu-Gi-Oh, bro?
You
Nice.
all of
Heart of the cards.
Nice.
Heart of the cards.
The cards, bro.
But Mass Effect.
Mass
Oh
Effect.
my god.
I didn't see it live. I came back after from my lunch break, and I was like, let's see what's going on.
It
Mass
blew
Effect
me up.
4 was on there.
Andromeda.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
I
don't
had no
even-
words.
That's my personal game of the show because I love Mass Effect out the wazoo.
One thing that
Oh,
I love that they're bringing back the Mako.
that looks so cool too.
Yes.
The Mako looks
Those
better.
writing, it looked rad.
I've always loved the
There
Mako.
was nothing
going
wrong with
so
the Mako.
fast.
There was a lot
There
wrong
was
with
nothing
the Mako.
wrong
I'm
with
pro-
it.
There was a
Mako.
lot wrong with the Mako.
You hit a wall.
Yeah.
It's better than probing.
Yeah,
It's better
I'll
than
give it
that.
that.
Or was it the hover tank in the second one?
Oh,
That was
do you-
awful.
Do you have any speculation about the story or what's going to go on?
There's an N7, but that can mean
It's
another
all-
N7.
Definitely
recruit.
not Shepard,
Well-
I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
all other
it's
galaxies,
it's-
right?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
entirely
Andromeda?
different galaxy. It's
Yeah.
not in the Milky Way galaxy. It is. So that's the whole theory of like the mass. Huge spoiler right here. 3. Oh, the mass relays were
Relays.
destroyed at the end of 3. So there's no more fast travel. They can't.
That never
get
works.
anywhere.
Mass relays destroyed.
Okay,
Why didn't that
well.
work?
That was one thing everyone blew up about because everyone gets stuck
I-
somewhere and there's no mass relay, so
I'm hoping
all goes to poop.
it's
Did you
like
spoil it again for me?
Yes.
Even
Yes.
after I plug my ears.
Yes,
Thank you.
you probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
I
That's- so it
plugged
doesn't
my
matter.
ears, but I could still hear. And
I know, that's why I was like,
I'm hoping it's like you're a bounty hunter because he like was
That's what
scrolling
I
through
want, man.
planets.
You're a pirate
Yeah.
in space, and it'd be awesome.
But it says N7 though, so who knows
He's
what
a
that
space
means?
Dude, pirates steal. They could have
yeah.
stolen that armor.
I don't know.
There you
I
go.
have no.
I would prefer
no
if it
clue.
was nothing military or like with the
Yeah.
council or something.
That'd be cool.
I prefer if it like
It just
encountered
adventure.
with the military, but
Yeah.
he wasn't a part of it. He's
Yeah.
just like a bounty hunter. Isn't
Yes.
that what you just said?
a
Fine.
renegade. If you
Renegade.
prefer.
I like the renegade,
I
but
want him to be a
Purely
bard.
like exploration,
yeah.
almost.
I
with,
want
like,
him to be just a
missions.
musician
Exploration?
trying to find a
Exploration.
gig.
Did I say?
Musician trying to find a gig on another planet.
There you go.
There's a
He's
Mass-
the hard
Mass
rocker of
Effect
space.
Andromeda.
Thing is, I don't
And
know
he
how they would
becomes
go
the
any
elephant
further
in
though,
Star
either,
Wars.
because
Exactly.
the Reapers were
Max Rebo.
gone.
That's his name.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's another thing. What is
Can't
the
believe you know
villain?
that.
yeah.
What are the enemies?
Star Wars.
Such a
Which we're
random-
It's
about
like
to
you
get
can't really
to.
get much
Random
older than the
character.
Reapers, so
Maybe they go newer.
Now they get the
Maybe.
creepers, and it's all Minecraft and Mass Effect.
I hope Cerberus isn't in again because after
Yeah,
I got
the Elusive
tired-
Man
I got-
pissed me off
I got
one too
tired of
many
Cerberus.
times.
I liked him.
I love
I-
Cerberus. Cerberus was like my favorite part about
They're all
Mass Effect.
douchebags.
This isn't about E3 though.
It's about
That's
Mass
about
Effect.
Mass
and
Effect.
that's what E3 should have been about. Should have been just Mass Effect 4 on the banner.
Sorry, we got sidetracked.
Okay, so that's Mass Effect 4. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully, fantastic,
Hopefully.
wonderful, and just delight me.
I
What
wish
was
they
next?
went up
Visuals
with
look
the E's.
fantastic.
So it'd be like
You
year
want-
1 was E1, E2,
My
E3,
game.
and
Yeah, that
we're
would've been cool.
E5.
My game of the show, Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge.
2.
That did look good.
That's my man! Chip it!
That's like the only thing of E3 I watched.
That was the best thing.
I've never seen.
Oh,
I
I
go
was-
back and watch stuff.
I've been waiting for, it's like, since the first one has come out.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
my god.
It did look
The
cool.
one
though.
little preview is like coming when it's ready.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good answer.
yeah.
I think
Oh my god.
I think it'll be better though this one because the first one was so great but also short. But this
Yeah.
one's open world, so there's gonna be like probably a bunch
And
of jump
visually
you can
looks
do.
good, too.
Yeah.
Let's hope there's no like pointless missions you have to do. Like,
Yeah,
to
I don't want to do
proceed.
like grab this bag and take
Yeah.
it to Walmart.
Fly through the rings like in Superman.
Yeah, that's the first thing you have to
Somewhere
do.
Joseph's
Run
going
through
like,
the rings. But yeah, the whole story will be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I heard there's no gun play.
Yeah, there's
None. Like,
Well-
can she pick them up still?
yeah.
Did she have
Okay.
guns in the first
She
one?
can use guns.
She
but
can pick them
they're-
up,
she's
but
not
she
good
just
with them.
tosses them when she's
Yeah.
done with them. Like she takes the enemies and
Oh, she shoots though.
yes.
Okay.
She shoots now.
Yeah, she just throws guns at people's faces.
Okay, I was like, why?
It's like Hotline Miami.
There you go. And if you get the alligator hat, it kills them in one hit.
Does it really?
Or was it the ram hat? Might have been the walrus. Anyway,
Talking about Hotline.
Mirror's
No,
Edge.
that's the Cobra.
Oh my
Well, I hoped
it
for
was
a
the
Hotline.
Cobra. The Cobra one.
I'm hoping for a Hotline 3.
Hotline 3.
But there's no, because it just ended on 2.
How would
But
Hotline-
go on
How
with
would
Mirror's
Hotline
Edge.
3 work with a Hotline?
Go on with the Mirror's Edge.
The Mirror's Edge.
I don't know. It's just
I don't
been
know, it'd be cool.
so anticipated for so
Just-
long that
Yeah. There wasn't
I
much
hope
shown
nothing
about
bad. It's
Yeah.
not a sucky game.
it. We'll see, but yeah, there wasn't much shown about it. Not much. Too
Looked
much
good.
About it, but
They added a lot of bloom. I know that.
bloom, bloomage.
Bloom. They changed the character's face. It looked
Yeah,
like.
Definitely. Characters
No.
looked like way better.
Yeah,
than the
it
first
looked
one.
way
you can't
better.
see your face.
You can see her face.
You run up to a mirror.
No, they showed her
Mirror's
face.
Edge.
She's got that
I
tattoo.
just figured it out.
Can't see on the Mirror's Edge.
I never played it. So.
She got that tattoo.
She got that tattoo. It's all over her face.
It looks like bangs, but it's not. It's her tattoo.
And then also in EA we got was that Garden Warfare? No, that was Microsoft.
Yeah, that was Microsoft.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they might have showed it at Microsoft.
But was
as
that
well,
the
but
big
they
one?
did show
Yeah,
it
that
at
was because
EA.
it was the whole mascot came out and they yapped our
Oh,
ears off for like
yeah.
15 minutes that I skipped through because it was
So
way
long.
overdone.
It was so long.
We saw the first one.
I
We know
don't
what the second
understand.
one's
It could.
idea
I think it
is.
could be an add-on.
Oh.
Everybody's saying that it can't, and that it's like completely
That's
different.
true.
They love it.
Just like a
I just
DLC
think, yeah,
swap the worlds.
Exactly, because they only added like what 4 more characters.
Something
That's
like
about
that.
it. I'm sure
4
they
or
added
5.
more, but they only showed about 4
Oh, man.
characters.
It was too long.
It was a very
It
long
was
presentation.
way
for
too
that.
long.
No, what you're talking about is The Last Guardian.
That's
We're
not
not there
us.
yet.
Is it not?
there
No,
yet.
We're
It's
still
PS.
at
that's
PlayStation.
PS.
We're still at
Was
the
that
EA.
PS4?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sony.
'Cause
We got
of-
2 more.
What are we on?
conferences.
We're on
EA.
We're in EA.
EA? Oh.
Have you been gone for a while, Jared?
Yeah, I don't really.
He's
Oh.
just like.
All right. So what else was cool in EA
Uh,
other than the end?
Pele.
Pele.
People are hyped.
Oh.
They showed
Oh,
Pele.
I have no clue what that is.
Hoop King.
Out. Pele, the soccer player.
Oh,
they showed-
Madden.
What about that pirate game?
Oh
From Rare.
You
Oh, that looks fun. Yeah.
MMO pirate game.
Yeah.
That looked pretty.
They showed the Hoop King on how you can like make your
Back to the hoop.
put your face
One track
on NBA Live. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, nobody saw that.
No.
You
been
just
a thing
like
for a long
you
time.
like use an app on your phone and it like transfers your face onto the
Ancient
character.
technology.
No, but
Frog.
it actually looked really
Frog, the
good.
eye toy man.
It actually looked really good
What's it
instead of
called?
like
Tony Hawk
stupid
Pro Skater
looking.
Underground?
Yeah,
Didn't they do
Yeah, I
that
got it
already
right.
for like NBA?
I'm sure,
but not that.
apparently
app.
it's really good now.
Oh
Yeah, I think I did hear that.
There is an app now, guys.
There's
Calm
an
down.
app now.
Well, I think it was like the Kindle that did that, or not the Kindle, the Kinect that
Use
did
all
that,
around?
and it just like warped
Yeah, it
your
actually
face
does
like
that.
this.
Cool.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
But yeah, I can't think of anything else in
Hoop
EA
King.
apart from the big one, Battlefield.
Battlefront, Michael.
Battlefront. My God.
Come on.
We need
Ow.
to, now we need to hire
I'm
two
sorry.
people.
I'm sorry. I
Y'all
yelled
have
so loud.
problems. Battlefront.
But that's like
is
the
your-
fourth one.
It's your fault.
No,
It's only your fault because you're throwing
just
me off.
laughing.
he can't take responsibility. for
Battlefront.
Okay,
My bad.
This is tied with Mirror's Edge.
Okay, yeah, this
It's
is
weird.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say more.
This looks fantastic. That is interesting.
We've been waiting longer for this.
It is. Oh my gosh.
I'm just happy that they have third person.
Yeah. Third person was pretty.
They showed
It's easy to impress me.
they showed Hoth at EA, the EA presentation.
Yeah.
Then they showed Tatooine at Sony.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, but we could talk about both right now.
Yeah.
I thought Hoth looked better than Tatooine. in
Yeah.
my
Snow
opinion.
levels are always
Yeah.
better.
Well, I like Tatooine. I mean,
Oh, yeah, didn't you say that Tatooine looked good to you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
or
fine.
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think me and Joseph agreed last
Hoth-
night on Hoth.
yeah, you.
Hoth graphically
Hoth's better.
looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the boost jumping. That was cool.
Oh, the little.
Like they're like, oh, we're in trouble here, so let's escape.
I liked how you could see the wire go around the AT-AT.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like from somebody else. Somebody's
Someone watching
playing
up there,
as
like,
the
"Oh,
snow
look at him
speeder,
go."
So,
and
like,
then
what was
you're
it,
down on the floor and you see the AT-AT fall because of somebody's actions.
What was it? The first Battlefield or Battlefront? See, now I'm doing it.
It's your fault.
Damn you, Michael.
No! How is that my
Stop.
fault?
Just don't look when
Alex,
we're saying words.
professionals.
I know. Right? I didn't
Battlefront.
play Battlefront.
Where you saw like the guy go around the AT-AT and like, what the heck is he doing? And then the AT-AT falls like, oh,
Oh, gotcha.
So you're a moron.
oh like this
But
guy.
in the video when it like came down, like
That
it
was
the
cool.
best
It hit
graphics.
the snow, and
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah,
that dude was
exactly.
brave. He's just like, I got this, and just watches it hit right in front of his face.
Yeah, that was cool.
I liked I hope they have Jabba's Palace in this
Yeah.
one. Because that was
I hope
like
they
one of
have
my
Jabba.
favorite maps on the
That'd be
second
tiny,
one.
wouldn't it?
Jabba's Palace? Well, it had like a bunch of like
Yeah, it had like
ups and downs
intricate
and
tunnels and everything.
on the second one.
And then you got the
It's bigger
Rancor at
than
the
just
bottom.
that one room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Rancor was in it. Yeah.
One thing I couldn't
Cool.
tell from like any of the footage. Remember on the first one, you can in the vehicles, you could just jump out and use them as like self-destruct. Like,
Oh,
weapons.
yeah.
I do actually
Yes.
I hope that's in this one.
Go through people.
I have
just
because
like,
in the second one you had to land and it was so boring.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
This one I just want to jump out.
Oh, yeah.
Send a speeder bike towards somebody and kill somebody.
Yeah.
I killed all of the sand people because of a speeder bike.
I did have a lot of fun on the second one with the ships, like in space,
Yeah.
when you had to like travel from like
Into the
Actual
carrier to
space
carrier.
combat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
was
so
kinda
cool.
yeah, that was fun.
Although we don't have that.
Oh, they didn't put that in this new one, did they?
Maybe they will later,
Mhm.
but
DLC.
DLC.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems with that though.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That was like one of the.
it would just drag on. You would destroy everything in like the cruiser
Yeah.
and stuff, and it still lasts forever.
You still had to destroy the cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should just be an objective like, oh, there are people in the space right now. You got to go take them out. So you go take them out, then you come back down,
Yeah.
and then you continue the fight.
Well, that was their plan on the second one, but they
Oh.
couldn't do it like.
Couldn't get it to work.
Two
Well,
things
now
that I
on
want
PS2.
on this new Battlefront is not everybody can be a Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't want Jedi
I
everywhere.
want them just to be there, not you can control. The
I did
I
like
want
the-
that to be the nuke
Yeah.
of the
Well,
game. Like
they
you get
kinda
enough
did that
kills
on-
and you're like, oh, okay, there's my Jedi power.
They did that on the first one.
Yeah, the first
yeah,
one.
the
yeah,
first one. But
you could earn it.
and I want more classes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, at least
100%.
like a mechanic class. You know what I mean?
I want
You
a
have
lot.
to like
Yeah.
engineer
Bring
from
on-
Team Fortress engineer. Exactly, and like you can not create, but fix pilots or fix things. Like if you
Yeah.
have to go into a base and destroy a reactor, one of the engineers can come and
You
fix
could,
that.
you could sort of do that on the first one.
Yeah.
They'd have the engineer
Yeah,
class and you fix.
so you're saying you want the first one.
The first one.
the first one was
Back.
superior.
I
We
will.
just have the first.
I will say the Jedi's did move better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
No,
weren't so
Even still, they're
floaty
they're
and.
stiff to me.
Yeah, it's just like I just crossed 5 miles. What the heck? But yeah, I'm glad that's good. So yeah, that was Battlefront. Battlefront.
3.
Well,
Well, it's just Battlefront on
But
this
it's the
one.
third one.
I wasn't even looking at you.
It is Battlefront 3 though.
True. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. Now Ubisoft
PlayStation.
is next. No,
Ubisoft.
Why not?
Ubisoft.
Which was the most meme-friendly conference
Yeah, it was the most
of the
like
entire thing.
social networking conference.
It was like they wanted to be cool
Michael.
with the kids.
It was all the
Which
fun.
one was the one where that guy was like, "This never gets
I think it was Assassin's
that
Creed.
was Sony.
Yeah.
That
Okay, we'll
was-
come back to him.
We'll come back to him because that was
That was
a quote worthy to remember.
Yeah.
But
that guy is a meme now.
Yeah.
what did they open with Ubisoft?
with Ubisoft.
South Park.
Oh
Park,
yeah, true. Which I'll leave that to you, Thomas.
I didn't watch that one.
Well, I mean, like, how are you excited for the second one?
Yeah, I mean, they did such a great job with Stick of Truth. I mean, Stick of Truth was an awesome RPG. They really did the research in it. Like, the game mechanics were great.
It looks so good.
Well, I mean, it looked like.
But
it
to
looked like
get
you're-
it to look that good.
Yeah, it looked like
amazing.
you're playing the show, and even though the show isn't, amazing, graphics wise, it started out
But
as
it's cool that
you
can
could see the hairs of the cardboard.
construction paper.
Construction paper.
But it looked like you were playing the show, and that's actually kind of
see
cool.
the shadow of
Instead of
the
it having to be like a
artist
3D like projection, or having to go like completely 2D and did not look like like South Park. But with that one, it was just such a cool RPG. They did such a good. They really did the research though. They really put a lot of heart into it. And if they put that much heart and that much effort into the next one, then I'll play it because I loved the first one.
But I doubt the second one is an RPG.
Really?
No, I don't think it's an RPG this time.
That'd be
I
interesting.
don't know. I have no clue.
It's funny though because they came out on stage and they were saying because they had no plans to make a second one at all.
No, they
'Cause
didn't.
They hated. They were like, by the end, we're so frustrated with making a
didn't
game.
know really how to
They
make
did
it.
that.
know
One, they
anything.
did that one conference. They had to cut their conference short because they had to get back to actually
Continue
making. It's
making
like
the
this
game.
is we're just gonna present this real quick, and we have to get back. It's like we were really busy.
Every second counts.
No.
They basically
were
learned how to make a game
Yeah, they
to
had
make the
no
game.
clue how to make a video game. It's like we are putting a lot of effort into this, and it's like we do not have time to really do this. But here it is, and we got to go back to work.
The whole time I was just like, that Stan's dead.
What?
They did all the voices.
Oh,
Yeah, they do-
really?
Yeah, and that's the thing is that they had to do the entire voice cast with like
Jeez.
4 people.
That's
That's
crazy.
it. Because you
That's
have like
impressive.
Ubisoft and
It's
BioWare.
like Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you made a TED game.
all of South Park is basically Trey Parker and Matt Stone. That's really it. They have like a few people to do like female voices and the odd character and the odd like celebrity cameo, but it's mostly just them
That's crazy.
because it was like created with like 5 people,
Yeah.
and so I mean they didn't have anything.
You can
It was
tell.
construction paper. That was the
You can tell in
original.
the first seasons because it's really just construction.
It is actual construction.
Their
paper.
hands are moving.
That's how they
Yeah.
did the first season.
That's awesome.
And so they put a lot of heart into
Tyler
it, and
Stringer.
they learned a lot of stuff. So if they learned and they've taken what they've learned and they're going to make an even better game, then I got to see more. But
That'd be
I'm
cool.
kind of excited.
Let's just take a second and appreciate how much Thomas made that sound like a heartfelt, moving game.
It was.
South Park. This is we need a fart noise.
But I mean, seriously, creating your own game from knowing nothing about creating
Knowing
games, that's
no.
impressive.
It's impressive.
That's impressive.
I was just
and
laughing
props
about
to
that.
them. But
I'm a good orator, sir.
orator.
You could make anything sound like
I speak
touching.
All right, what else was in Ubisoft? We had what was next?
Yeah,
What was that
The
King
King
guy
guy
game?
Division?
Dude,
The
Division
Division
was
did
probably
it.
next.
Shit, that-
Which, my gosh,
yeah, it was.
That is one co-op
Michael,
game.
it's never going to come
it's
out.
coming next spring and it will be mine.
That is one co-op
I will
game
own this
I
game.
actually
One
really want
second.
to play with you
I
guys.
bet this winter. Oh, we're gonna push it a little.
Push
more.
No, it's not allowed. I will find them and I will not allow it.
Michael,
It's
as
coming
long
out.
as it takes.
I have a
to
certain
make it
set of
good.
skills.
It's taken long enough.
I've learned from the Division.
Because man, that game.
That's a game.
That
I-
looks cool.
Who watched
It
the
did
demo?
look great.
Who watched the demo?
I did.
I did.
Okay. So the whole betrayal thing in the end,
Yeah.
That was cool.
awesome. That was so cool. I was like, I want to do that to everyone. Not
Looks
really.
like a cool.
You should
game.
play Rust.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Good job, buddy.
There's not much.
Basically.
We didn't learn much
Basically
more
it.
about it though. But
The
Not
loot's
really.
mine.
Which is good.
and it did graphic fidelity did go down a little bit. You could tell a little bit of the detail was down a little bit from
Well,
its
don't be so
original.
pretentious, man.
Hey, I'm just saying it.
It's
Throwing it
just
out
for
there.
quality of game, though.
Yeah, I
what
mean,
I'm
they,
doing.
I mean, I'm sure they had to knock it down,
Yeah.
but it looks fantastic, and I can't freaking wait.
Um,
And then what you were talking about, the For Honor game, is that what you're talking about? The Fighting Knights,
Yeah.
Samurai,
Yes.
which was quite a
Comes out.
surprise.
That
dude-
came out of like nowhere.
Yeah, and that dude was so awesome with the
Yeah.
cane.
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
Dude, he was
Men,
so into
we will
it.
fight.
I think he was just that guy before.
He was-
He's like, I'm going to make a
he's-
game based
he's
on how I think.
Immortal, and he's like, finally, I can relive.
He's
my
like, "Are you
dreams."
ready, my brothers?" And you're like, "Okay."
He's been waiting for the technology to catch up to
Yeah.
actually like capture his like
Life.
immortal
Life.
experience. He's like, now we shall do this.
I
Make
got
my
the schedule
life.
now.
What's up?
I got the schedule now.
Okay, gotcha.
They also announced Just Dance 2016.
No one cares about that.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of
that
people
dude
there,
raps.
but
Yeah.
So
the,
stupid.
like half the Twitch just like left. You could see the counter
Yeah.
just
they
going
had a guy
down.
come out and sing.
Yeah.
No one
Forget
wants
it.
to hear a guy sing at an
Hey,
E3
but
press
you
conference.
don't need a Connect to play this next one.
Unless it's Shuhei Yoshida
No.
singing, then I'm all
I don't
for
know
it.
how they do it. I wasn't paying
You
attention.
just
Put the
dance,
controller in your
and it's
pocket.
like, you're doing pretty
Yeah.
good, I guess.
S.
S.
It looks at how long you played the game, and then
Yes!
it just determines how good it thinks
I
you
dance good. Yeah, how long you've been playing it? Oh, you're not that
are.
great
Once you
right
get to
now.
100 hours, you're good.
Oh man, but
Rainbow
I'm improving.
yeah,
Rainbow Six Siege with
Yes.
Angela
That's
Bassett.
never grabbed me, and I don't know
I
why.
think it
Rainbow
looks
Six,
great.
gosh, it
Rainbow
looks
Rainbow
Six
Six is fantastic.
No, Vegas.
They're fantastic.
Those
games,
are fun.
But Siege is not grabbing me.
I
don't know
think Siege is gonna be fun. I have fun
Oh,
with
it is
those
Rainbow
like
Six,
infiltrating
not
games
Ghost Recon.
See,
where you
I-
just
Not
have to
Ghost
like
Recon, yeah,
destroy
sorry.
something,
sorry.
but actually
I do
be
enjoy
like
Rainbow Six.
precise at it,
Yeah,
or else you're
really
gonna mess
stealthy.
something up. Yeah,
I played a SOCOM game way back in the day that was awesome like that.
yeah.
Well,
This one just looks so bland.
with
It just seems
Rainbow
like-
Six, it was more like a police game than an actual military game because you're basically a SWAT team, is what you were.
Yeah,
And so it's a little different mindset than being like an actual military game. And I don't know, it's just
one thing
This
on
is
this that they
different.
haven't showed really is they've only showed just like houses.
Yeah,
They haven't
honestly,
showed,
some,
like, anything
big skyscraper or
else.
something. Yeah, something you have to really infiltrate
Exactly.
into.
That could be
Yeah.
really cool.
That would be rad.
It's just like, oh yeah, this family.
You just
got-
want a Die Hard game.
exactly.
I want a Mission Impossible game.
40
Boom
flights. of-
shakalaka, baby.
was not good.
I had that game
Yeah, I know.
on GameCube. I want to say
What game?
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Oh,
Ethan.
I
I think they copied the snake thing. But
Anyway, what was
then
that?
Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
yeah, we've seen
That
before.
Looks cool.
The environment. I'm so
Looks
excited for the
cool.
world.
Ubisoft probably got so much shat for
Oh
not bringing
my
in a
gosh.
woman
Yeah,
last year,
That's what
and
they
now
focused
it's
They
like
just introduced the
they
woman?
totally
Bring
just
it.
focus
Why?
on that.
No, but because they've made that PSP game that she was a woman, right?
That's that
that-
DLC.
that-
4 for.
Yeah.
Or no, the revolutionary one.
Yeah.
But everybody's like waiting for it on Unity,
Yeah.
to be
Really?
like, yeah,
Well,
because that's how
you
they
had the
showed
chick
it.
with him.
Yeah.
His
Oh, I see. Okay.
And people were like,
Cannot remember
"Are
her
we
name.
gonna be here?" And they were like, "No." Basically, they were
can't
like,
render a woman.
they were like,
It's like-
we can't make that happen. That's not like in our potential to actually like make.
Go ask Team
something
Ninja.
like
They're
that.
good at it.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't touch on Xbox. We didn't touch on backwards compatibility, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we kind of
Okay.
did. Yeah, that's what you
Not
said.
really.
Tad.
We didn't really touch on
It's awesome.
rare collection coming
True,
to it.
but
Oh, yeah.
that's kind of that's awesome.
game.
And then anyway,
I will say
so-
Assassin's Creed, this new one, might get me back into the series.
Me too.
just
At
because
least
it's
for
a
one
good
game.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
I haven't played the last two of them.
I hope it does.
I just want to
looks
play
really
as
good.
I had
what's
to
her
play
name?
Unity.
Isabel or whatever her name, the new
Lizzie?
chick.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
Lizzie?
F-E?
Effie. It's some
F-E.
E.
What is her
It's
last
you
name?
Fujinaya.
Three-year-olds
It's you
ever be
Fujinaya
your favorite.
Doubtfire.
You should.
Their last name is Fry.
I thought it was Lizzie.
Eve. Is it Evie Fry?
Evie.
Yes,
It's Evie.
No, is it Eva?
Eve? Eve?
No, it's
that's-
Evie
that's
because
Wally.
I was like, oh, that's a Pokemon.
Oh.
Fire.
she'll evolve into any others, Johnny.
Exactly.
She'll
She
do
can.
it. She'll
She
be
can.
any
She can
Umbreon.
take on the form of any
It'll be done.
any
Pokemon.
type.
That'd be kind of cool if that's like.
Pokemon mixed with Assassin's Creed. Is
and
that
they
what you're gonna
just
say?
changed? Yes, man.
It's Pikachu diving off a building, like
That's a T Fury shirt. I'm sure.
probably something.
Oh, what was up next?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
That
That's the one that
looks
you guys wanted to see. The
cool. That
open
looks
world one.
really
that
cool.
looks just like a
That
sandbox
just
of
look good.
awesome.
Visually
It
look
looks
good.
fun. Like
Yeah.
big.
Right, sir. Dude, I love the Ghost Recon games. Like the last one,
man.
the Future Soldier.
That was cool.
That was a
Had really cool
lot of
mechanics.
fun.
I only played the multiplayer of it because it was a free demo that I had,
Yeah.
but it was awesome.
No, it was just it was so much fun. The graphics were not the graphics. The gameplay was a lot of fun.
And the movement's great.
Yes, the movement was
Movement's great.
fantastic. Like the cover system.
Yeah.
That was one of the best cover systems I've ever played.
It just
And
felt natural.
It did. It didn't feel like clunk, clunk, clunk.
It's like
It was
let
like
me get
actual
your-
take
that
cover.
square and
Yeah.
that one.
It was like let's actual take cover, not just.
I was hoping the bad guy was Tuco.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
He just pops out the door like in
Yeah.
Better Call Saul.
It's like, tight, tight, tight.
At this point in the conference, I was like just too annoyed to continue, so I didn't watch this.
Yeah,
last
it
one.
was-
It was a bad game.
Very
I
obnoxious.
was just like,
But we didn't cover that
this is
For Honor
terrible.
game. We
Or
just kind
was-
of mentioned it.
Oh wait, this is
For Honor.
We're talking about the dude.
I thought you said For Otter for a second.
For otters.
Four otters.
For otters.
For Otter.
And sea life.
That's a seal.
That's a seal.
Close.
They smack little
First
shells on their belly.
So
But
Slipper was supposed
what do you
to
guys
be
think of it?
Yeah,
Otter.
he's an otter.
I thought he was a pig.
Wait, sorry. What are we talking about?
For
For
Honor.
Honor. What do you think of it? Because
Oh.
I love medieval
I
fighting.
was intrigued,
I do
and then
too.
the fighting looked.
That's what I'm curious. Like I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna pitch an idea to you guys in the world. What if they put a like medieval fighting game to where, say, you had like sticks like in Skate, where you parried like this with your sword. You bring it around with a stick.
A dig.
You dig?
Isn't
and
that
then
what
you
they
attack?
did on that one app game we had?
kind of, but I was just like slicing.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah.
like you literally take the
iPhone game?
stick.
Yeah.
Like say you have buttons where you hold it a certain way. You hold it this way, and then you take the stick and swipe it down.
So you would
And
have.
then you click on it. It'll.
You just want a
Lunch.
harder Dark Souls.
I want
That's
a
what
harder
you
Dark Souls. I
So
want
you
more
would have
mechanics.
different sword positions for when you like use.
Yeah, it'd be
left
so
thumbstick.
cool. Or like it just follows
Would
the
you
movement.
would you do this like in actual combat or like in a duel or something like that?
Both.
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 So like if someone's
It's always
swinging-
like skate. It's
you
like
see someone
you go
swinging
constantly
up,
control
you
that.
like say L2 is your block button, so that's when you're blocking, and R2 is your attacks. You hold it to R2 and then you swing
So skate.
L2 and then you block whatever direction you're putting it in.
It's funny if they're like watching this like, how does he know?
Skate.
How does he know what's happening? I thought that would be awesome.
Skate/Chivalry/Dark Souls.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. I want it.
Anyway,
Anyway,
the sun, y'all.
so what do you guys think of what we saw in that game, though?
I
I
think it
don't
looked
remember it,
cooler
so I
than it's
don't-
gonna be.
I
Like,
do agree. I think I agree with
The
that.
design and the characters and
Concept,
everything.
like-
Yeah, the concept is cooler
What
than
was
the
that
game's
one game
actually
that me and you played? It was like that Knights where they're in hell or whatever. That something not Bound by Flame, but that was another one. It's like it was like a
Knights in hell.
Swedish game, and like you could turn into a demon. Like that it had really good like sword mechanics and like breaking ability, but the game was actual crap.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun, but when you got like further and further in the game, you're like, this sucks.
I don't remember.
What I thought of it when I watched it is it looks good. Like it'd be fun at the first, like when you first play it, but you get old.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was thinking if it's just
Very
the same, like you go up and you have those cinematic moments with the opposing enemy or whatever. I want like a sieging stuff where you have to get into a castle, break it, and go kill the king or something.
Yeah.
Like they like I want to see some better modes in it rather
It
than
wasn't
just run in a circle
date,
and
was
fight.
it? It wasn't
No,
a date.
no, it's
good.
just
Maybe
announced.
it'll just
They'll adopt your
they'll
skate
watch
idea.
this
Maybe
video.
adopt my
obviously.
skate idea. Adopt my
They'll
skate
obviously
idea.
Watch this video.
Love it and create it.
That guy is just like, yes, Michael.
That knows. All right.
You're hired.
Is that Ubisoft?
Yeah, that was
All
Ubisoft.
right, let's move on to Sony. Last Guardian opened it.
Sony.
Last Guardian looked rad.
It did.
It looked rad.
awesome.
The character was weird in the environment to
He
me.
was like cartoon.
It's-
He was
He
cartoon
looked like
in like
Aang thrown in a real world.
Yes.
I didn't really see like any like good like facial features. Just
See
kinda
what
like
you
yeah.
this,
say about
like
this.
blob
It's
or like and his
I
face
can
kind of went
mix
like this.
Yeah, but it
kinda
seemed like that
moved
was
a
on
little bit.
purpose.
I know, but I like that.
Yeah,
though.
me too. Yeah.
I like that none of the like textures were actually defined. Like, everything was kind of
The physics in the
I thought it
environment,
didn't look
though.
that great.
The physics? The physics.
Oh no,
was
the physics
fantastic.
looked great, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah, it was a little slow.
it was exactly like how it was 5 years
Yeah.
ago when they first
It's
announced
like
it.
we were talking about yesterday. It's just Ico mixed with like
Shadow of the Colossus.
Colossus.
Maybe slightly rendered better graphics,
haters.
visuals.
No,
No,
we
I'm
love
so-
that.
That's some of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah,
I don't think it
Ico's
was
like
bad. Whenever his fur or feathers would blow a little bit, you could tell it was a little
it wasn't.
old.
That
It
thing was
wasn't,
scared
like,
too.
Definitely,
This-
when I
was
play
scared
that
all
game,
the time.
sad.
it's gonna blow up.
Oh yeah.
That's
You'll
yeah,
get stuck.
something's the feathers are too loose.
They'll
It
be
just
naked.
seems like they're really like
The
underdeveloped.
feathers were the only thing. Everything else looked like it was done that way. On
I like the
purpose.
environment.
the style was done that. Even when you watch the trailer, watch it again and look at the little detail all
I watched it
over
like
the thing.
4 times.
Well, watch it again and
Watch it a
look at
bit.
the detail
Watch
like,
it a bit.
all
We
over
were-
the
we
steps.
said-
We were
Every
talking. It didn't seem like this gen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Seems
Yeah.
like
It seemed like they
Xbox
didn't.
360.
like late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to see more of the world.
Yeah,
Like,
not
it
just
seemed-
that little
it seemed
part.
Like that little. You have a little like that kind of.
I don't think it's
last
gonna be
time.
open world.
No, it's gonna be like
Yeah, I
don't-
Ico.
I don't
It's being a linear
Yeah.
puzzle kind of
Yeah.
game.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
I've
be
never played
the
any
whole
of them.
dynamics is gonna be him in the big monster thing where you just
getting
swing
around
on him,
things.
he catches you.
I did like that part
Really?
though where it was like, oh, someone failed when they like when he missed the mouth. They're like,
Yeah,
kill! I'm like, that is awesome.
I like when the thing was like hanging there.
It's
It's
like,
like, I hate you,
"Oh
kid.
I know.
The kid's like,
Screw you,
"Aw."
buddy.
I was telling
Hang
Michael,
the
like, that thing
lock.
was terrified the whole way through. It was like, I do not want to go on
They
that
kept the
ledge.
Ico language.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
even that dynamic
Yeah.
where like if you get a little too far, he goes, hey, hey,
Yeah.
and then like, it comes.
Hey,
towards you.
hey, hey!
Sounds like
I've
someone's
never
trying
played
to like
any of those games,
a
but
seal.
What was up next?
Oh,
Otherwise,
Star Wars Battlefront, but that was the Tatooine,
Tatooine stuff.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Dang.
That
Like the
looks
most-
out of nowhere,
great.
out of nowhere. It was just
Dang! Can I
Ah,
say
that
dang
looks
one
good.
more
it
time?
looked awesome.
Can
Did
I
you watch
say-
that, Chippy?
I think that was
Did you watch
the
Horizon?
best like thing
My
presented
gosh,
at
dude.
Sony
It's-
for me.
Can I say, not that impressed.
That's ridiculous.
Visually impressed. Gameplay and
Oh my gosh! I loved.
I can kind of agree with that. I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
I mean, like,
They didn't
you're just
show
gonna
much.
steal parts from robot dinosaurs
and
all day?
I was telling Johnny
I
yesterday
would.
and Thomas that the story would probably be like the old factories are like us nowadays. There's like a factory that's still producing like these animal robots, and you have to go and like
Stop it. I
yeah.
guess.
They were talking Kind of Funny Games
Ultron.
cast about like the world. Like I said, literally the world is like, you know how people say, you see it, you can go there. Like they
Yeah.
said, there's literally no loading screens. You can go anywhere without loading at all.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy.
You know what I
Especially
didn't
how
like?
beautiful it looks.
Yeah.
I didn't like the design of the tribes.
Really?
Because it looked like old tribes from like back when.
Yeah.
Like actual like Native American
I
tribes.
think that's
or
what they were
something.
going for.
Yeah.
Because it's like
But
1,000 years after they said.
I thought they should look like future almost. Like
Yeah.
they would have their own kind of new.
Yeah, I need to get a closer.
I would think
look
they
at
would have
how
more
they
like
looked,
metal stuff and like
Yeah.
leather,
Neon
they would
lights.
Just fine. Yeah. The only complaint I had about it, which it's a stupid complaint, they may not still be there, but she talked the whole time. He
Yeah.
explained. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like, oh, what is that? Oh, maybe I should get that.
Sorry,
I was
sorry,
like,
it's
dialogue.
Ladybug.
Shoot the glowing.
It was
She's
so
a Let's Player.
It was so
She's a
on,
Let's Player.
It was so on the nose. Like it was like, we get what's happening. You don't need to explain.
It's like
it.
if you were
Spoon-feed
playing
it to us
as
all.
Navi.
Yes, yes.
Internal Navi.
If I, I'd probably be doing that if I was very alone in the universe too.
I
I
talk
talk to
myself
myself
as it is.
I do too, but I'm
I
talking
do
about
too.
as like a game that would
Yeah.
be nuts.
We'll
She's gonna
see,
be
we'll
talking
see.
the whole time.
Hopefully not, but yeah, that was a
It was
that was
awesome,
my
though.
biggest shock.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
He's Max painting it, just like, I didn't need to shoot that guy, but I did.
that wasn't like my top 3.
That's mine.
Excitements.
Really?
One of
Maybe
the
for
ones that really
pills
made me
don't
want to get a
pay.
PS4.
That was my biggest like
Yeah.
boom of the show.
Yeah, it was just
Besides
out
Mass
of
Effect
nowhere.
4.
It was awesome.
Well, I don't know. What
But I
was
knew that was coming. But Mass Effect 4, if I may say again, is Mass Effect.
We're moved on.
Every time you say that, I have to do this.
Oh,
So stop saying that.
It's Mass Effect 4.
Okay.
All right. What's
Next up was Disney Infinity on how that guy got super excited and
That guy
hyped
was
up on Boba Fett. That guy could have sold me anything and I'd probably
Look
buy
at
it. You're just like,
Look at it.
Boba Fett.
Guess what you guys get?
Like this.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
That was a cool looking set.
Maybe he's just a fan of the Fett. I mean,
Who isn't? Who isn't?
I mean,
You tell me.
I am, but
Why do we think he's like this some kind of badass? Just because he has a jetpack?
So did the Rocketeer.
hey,
He knows how to
bash on the
use that.
Rocketeer.
That's from Fanboys.
I know, fanboys, but still, I
don't
love the
think you did.
Rocketeer.
Hitman, which looks incredible.
Amazing.
Okay,
That
so
would
can
be
we
awesome.
take in this concept for a second? Can we take in this
Oh.
concept for a second?
Yeah.
Of open world, they're gonna like digitally distribute the beginning of it, and then it just adds missions, and they're timed missions. So you have certain time to take out this target. If you don't get him, gone forever.
Yeah.
Really?
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
that
that.
is amazing.
awesome. Yeah,
Permanent,
that's great.
like
Permanent
lockout.
forever.
Yeah.
You have missions.
Do you
they're
give your
gonna
money
upload,
back, or?
and then it's just an open world.
Yeah, because
just-
it's not physical copy at all, is it?
Yeah, I don't.
there's-
That's what they said in the beginning. They
Wow,
said we're going to
really?
digitally distribute this. They never said physical copy. They're going to digitally distribute it. Is that December this year?
Yes.
Yes, December this year. And they're just going to add missions as it goes and take away missions.
That's cool.
That's mind blowing. An open world is just like, oh, I'm playing with my friends. Crap, there's the guy I need to kill. Let's go kill him. I thought that blew my mind.
There are like upsides to that, but if you ever wanted to get rid of it, there'd be no resale value. So that's kind of. I mean, I can see where that would.
Tom's gonna bring
But
logic
it's
in
just-
here. This is cool.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Resale value.
What did
Why do
you
you need
say?
resale?
What
They
did
don't
you
get
say
any
at
money
first?
from that. That's
No,
only
what?
like.
What did you just say?
There's like ups and downs to that.
Why?
To only being digital?
Yeah.
To only be.
But you said there's no resale value. They don't get any money for resale value anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
GameStop.
saying as a gamer.
Oh, well,
Oh.
that's the whole thing, though, is this game could literally go on forever. So you could always have new content to play, which is awesome.
But there's always
Yeah.
the risk that you don't like it, though.
True.
True,
I mean-
but you don't have to buy the next one.
True.
What's the next one?
Being digital might be cheaper.
Hey,
you have to buy each
Steam
one?
has
Do you have to
a
buy each
refund.
one?
I think so.
Refund.
Steam has a refund.
Do you have
Yeah.
to buy each
Image of
one?
it. What?
Like each?
I do not know.
I don't know either.
I
See,
would
that would
guess.
just be a waste of money.
I would guess for.
Steam has a
Depending on how
refund
much it
policy
was.
now, so you
if
can,
it was
you
like
can
a
do
couple
that.
bucks,
It's gonna be like.
I would guess
full price
for a
game.
while it will
I don't
be,
think so.
like, free.
Well, if you
And I guess eventually they'd probably go money.
if you're this paranoid about it,
We'll see
just
though.
don't get it.
I'm probably not going to. I'm just saying that's a weird concept for a person that might not like it.
That's why I'm guessing Hitman fans will be like,
Insane on it.
Hitman fans.
and,
Oh, is that-
and people who are intrigued by this concept,
Like
which
Michael.
and I am too.
Yeah, so am I.
That's definitely one of the games I'm.
That just
I'll
blew
watch.
me
You,
away.
I'll watch you
That
play.
blew
it.
me
How
away.
about that?
When I watch E3, I'm either like, that's a cool game, or that's a cool game, and I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So I really look at the games that I want to buy, and that's going to be the game that I would buy is Hitman. They they definitely there's a lot of conspiracies about this next one, which is
Yeah.
Shenmue 3
Yeah.
on
I was shocked.
Yeah, I didn't.
That was
I couldn't
the
believe
one I
that they
was
actually
trying to
remember.
did that.
I don't know anything about it, but
Yeah, conspiracies on how they they're saying there's saying that Sony was gonna fund it anyways, but they just put up a Kickstarter to get like extra money
Interesting.
into it for something like that.
Interesting.
So people are getting mad about that. I'm fine with it. No, whatever.
Well, what you want.
It
Yeah.
does show who's interested in it, and that there is an
That
actual.
there's an audience.
Yeah,
for it.
Yeah.
there's a a fan base for it, and people will want this game.
Because
I mean-
this game's gonna be so vast that
Yeah.
only
Like,
$2 million.
From the other two, it's gonna be huge.
$2 million as the goal would not fund it at all for how big this game should be.
That's true.
Yeah. So that was Shenmue 3, and then we got Firewatch.
that looks
Which one was
intriguing.
that?
The
The
open
Park
world-
Ranger
Oh,
one.
that
you
one looks
said.
good.
Oh,
And like
Park Ranger.
that's the one where he had the he was
Walkie-talkie.
talking to the one woman,
It
and
looks
then
cartoony
basically turns into a
little.
horror game.
The very end of it, she's like,
The
what
call's
are you
coming from
doing?
inside.
Yeah, it's coming from inside, and you like look back at your house.
cabin.
Yeah,
I don't remember this at all.
Really?
I don't know.
It looks so cool.
You
it's
were
very
pretty
stylized.
excited.
game.
you were excited
You were
after
like,
it.
that looks good.
All right, I'll trust you.
Very like it looks like a more realistic Wind Waker.
Okay.
Yeah, I can take that.
Team
Don't remember
Fortress, almost graphics kind of.
A little cartoony graphics,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, it looked intriguing. Looked really cool.
yeah, and then
Probably gonna scare the pants off me.
then the big one that Thomas was most excited about, Final Fantasy.
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Moving on.
I am.
Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
That looks
Can we go
amazing.
back
My gosh.
That looks.
We'll get back to
so
that.
much-
But Final Fantasy, not that.
What can we say? It's a remake. It looks
Yes.
better,
Look,
but
they
the
didn't even
story's
show
the same.
anything.
No, it's not going to be.
Is it not?
No.
For all of the thing, it could have just been a scene from a deleted scene from Advent Children.
They're not remaking Final Fantasy. They're actually or not. I'm sorry. It's not going to be a remastered. They're actually remaking it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a different.
So it's the same story.
no.
We're gonna fact check
I think
you
they're
after
keeping the
this.
same line.
Chippy.
Yeah, it's the same line of the story.
I'm
But
just kidding.
they don't know what the mechanics are going to be in the game.
Chippy, get on it.
Yeah, because
You have a job and you're not doing it.
there are people that are saying it might be Final Fantasy 13 combat oriented, or they might actually go with the turn based.
Turn-based.
No one really knows. I would prefer turn based because I prefer
That's
turn based
Final Fantasy.
anyway.
Yeah.
I really like how they changed the turn base in Final Fantasy 14. Oh, Realm Reborn. On how
Oh,
like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
had
the whole...
very MMO style
Yeah.
kind of turn
I
base.
did like that a lot.
Yeah.
It looked really good, man.
Oh, man.
They should just make movies.
I'm
That's what I
excited.
say. They should just make movies.
I'm excited because...
Square Enix.
Or whoever makes Final Fantasy.
That's Square Enix.
Square,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should make movies.
They're basically Disney.
Which they have, but I mean only.
I'm excited because Final Fantasy, when you think of Final Fantasy, everyone says 7. I mean, I know it's not everyone's favorite, but it's the one you hear most is 7.
It's
7,
the
7.
most
And
widely
I finally get to
sold.
play 7, so I'm excited.
Well,
Because
Yeah.
it's the most widely sold and the most widely known is that one. Because
I'm
out of
excited.
like 8 million copies sold of all Final Fantasy games, 1.8 is what Final Fantasy 7
Jeez.
has sold. And that's a lot of games.
That's
So this one's the most widely known and most popular. Even though it's not technically the best, it's what people know as Final Fantasy. When you think of like a Final Fantasy character, they think of Sephiroth and Cloud. I mean, the two busters.
I think of
from the-
Moogles.
Think of what?
Chocobos.
The
Chocobos.
Chocobos.
I do think of Chocobos a lot.
I do.
though,
I think of
but-
Blitzball.
That's all I think of.
No, yeah, Moogles.
And 10. And 10 where we left off and never beat.
You didn't beat it?
Never beat.
We will. Okay.
I
will.
have it. We need to play it.
I need to buy it.
Okay. What's next?
What's
Alright.
next?
Uncharted 4.
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
I've never played any
4.
Uncharted, but this looks awesome.
Indiana Jones,
I played
the movie.
bits of.
The detail in
I mean, the
this
video
game.
game.
yeah.
The movie.
Okay, so we only saw half of the thing at the conference, and then the second half was revealed, and apparently that was like 3 times as good as the first half.
Really?
So I was like, oh, why can't we see that?
I
But
heard about that. Yeah.
the detail was blowing me away.
Yeah.
So much
It looks so
density
much
in the
It
fun.
looked
crowd
like a
and
live
stuff.
city, like an actual
It was
city.
there's so
There's
much.
like really
oh man,
cool golden hue on everything.
it was so
It was
cool.
just-
Although they did have a hiccup at the beginning where
Yeah,
Yeah, it started
couldn't
over.
control when he's just
Yeah.
standing there. What did the guy say? He was like, Uncharted 4, the best new standing sim. I was like,
well, I
Best
mean,
new people watching.
I hope they like further the story with.
I
him
tweeted a
and
pun
his
about
wife and.
No spoilers,
no
dude.
spoilers.
By
None of
We
us
know
have
nothing.
played.
What you guys haven't played?
We
any
just
of
said
them?
that. We
None
never
of
played
them.
any of them.
I'm doing an HD collection. I
Doing
played
it.
a little bit of yours. but just like 10 minutes. But I'm gonna get the HD collection, and then I'm gonna know.
Well, okay. So from what we've learned in this one, you see Nate's brother. So I mean, he
it's Troy Baker.
Yeah,
Brother,
he shows up. And
Brother
I'm like,
Nate.
oh, I never knew he had a brother.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah,
but
it looks
Sully's
gorgeous.
Sully's back. I love Sully.
Is that the old dude?
Yeah, that's Sully.
Nice.
He's
No.
pretty awesome.
His voice is awesome.
He is. His voice is amazing. It's like butter, and he does have a good stash. Hey, just saying.
I gotta ask Johnny this because Johnny said he wasn't impressed by the combat. Why is that?
There's barricades everywhere. It wasn't very realistic in the way, like of hiding behind a wall and shooting. It was
he
like,
did hide behind
oh
a
look, a
square
whole
crate.
big sand of rice. Definitely hide behind that. You know what I mean?
Well, and the bullets aren't going to get through.
yeah,
But
exactly.
I think that's the whole spirit of the game. Like, it's
Man,
just
it's
a
kinda
fun...
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's a
Adventure.
fun,
It is
adventurous
fun,
game.
but a lot of the combat is like jump around. It's like
But
Assassin's
look at
Creed with guns.
Metal Gear Solid. I mean, it's always like behind this like tiny wall,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh crap.
I was just curious
Well,
because you'd said
even
that, so I
like
was
a lot
wondering
of the environment in like the Uncharted games are destructible. It's like your cover will not last for long, so you have to think about moving forward. And so that's how a lot of
gotta
the combat.
move.
Is. Yeah,
I like that because it's not like sit here and wait for
yeah.
that
You
guy.
can't just
Oh,
you can't just
my
stand behind a wall and shoot the guys as they come out. Like,
I like that.
your cover is not going to last. They're going to keep shooting at you, so you have to go somewhere.
I accidentally tweeted this, like I purposely tweeted it, but you know how I'm known for like glitching out games and stuff.
Yeah.
I tweeted, I swear I didn't even touch the controller. But then again, nobody touched the controller because that guy was just standing there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking it was probably not a game problem, more just a
console,
connection
yeah.
between the controller and console.
Even like after like the lights went up, he's like,
yeah.
I never think that's a big deal. They just,
I mean,
they just
it happens.
replayed a
Yeah.
pre-recorded demo, I'm sure, and it was fine.
it happens.
I think he was playing it.
He was
though.
playing
He was
it.
playing.
He was?
it. Like,
Okay.
it was
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
did like the controller like turn off
Fix
or
it,
something?
right?
I'm guessing so, disconnected or something.
There's a lot of times during that gameplay, I was just like, no, turn, and he would like go into a different alley,
yeah.
and I'd be like,
Yeah.
no,
There's
no.
so, there's so many paths.
Yeah.
I was so unexpected. I was like,
Yeah.
you're going that way? Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe that'll be part of it is that you get to choose a direction, like because through the cities and stuff, like a lot of the cities' buildings are kind of collapsible when you run into them.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that'll be part of the game. He's like, you get to choose how you get to an objective.
It seemed like
chase
that.
scene.
It seemed like you could choose any way that you wanted to go. So.
Okay.
Definitely,
That's
yeah. The only thing that I wasn't, I've never really played the Uncharted games, but that's what I figured every single
Yeah.
Uncharted game was, and that's why I wasn't impressed by it. It's because that's, I guess, it just seems like that's how they were, but it did seem very huge.
And it
Like,
looked good.
yeah, it looked really well.
Well, even like the Uncharted games, like their stories are what's more endearing.
Yeah.
Even the characters are more endearing than like, the actual like gameplay. The gameplay's fun. I love the gameplay, but
Make a movie.
No, it's basically it's an Indiana Jones movie, and you get
A
to
good
play.
one.
Yeah, you get to play an Indiana Jones game that you never really got to play, and that's why I like them.
It looked a lot like Tintin to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
adorable.
It's about fun. It
What
really
if
is.
there was a DLC pack where you get to be Tintin and just run around?
I
in
could
a,
see- I
real
could see
world.
that.
but
Michael,
we
don't
are
get my
Tintin.
hopes up.
All right, let's move on to next day.
To the worst one.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Wait, what about the Galaxy one?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
The city.
Oh,
one?
yeah, they did show
Oh,
No
No
Man's
Man's
Sky.
Sky.
No
Not-
Man's
No Man's
Sky.
Sky was
They
re-revealed.
Yeah, they didn't show anything new.
But
really.
they said before he wasn't going to be at E3. They weren't going to show it because they were waiting. And so I'm curious if he was forced.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
they probably just found a PS4 console that had it installed already and just like played it on there on purpose, just like hey.
Because I was wondering.
Plug
it was
that in.
like,
I don't know,
But he was there. He
See, I-
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
but he
there.
didn't
Yeah,
seem
he
like
did
he
seem.
wanted to
Yeah,
be
he
there.
didn't. He was like, I only got 3 minutes to be up here, so I
He
can't
hates
really
doing
show
that
you.
anyway.
this
yeah, but
stuff.
it didn't seem like a nerve. It wasn't like an excitement. It was
No,
like
yeah.
I was. It
I
felt
could definitely
like he was
see
forced to be there.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
even like he's
put
like,
me
I've
off.
never been here. I can't guarantee anything. Let's just see what happens. All right, we're on Planet E3. There you go.
So that threw me off a little bit on that one. But
don't
the game
know,
still
but-
looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
mind blowing. It hurts me every time. When he's zooming out on the map of the stars.
That
it's
was
like,
cool.
it's like, why?
Yeah,
it
right, like,
hurts.
you know, and kind of funny they talked about it like how it looks vast and crazy, and they're like, but is it gonna be fun?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
It's like-
they don't
Yeah,
show
that's
any. What are you
definitely
going to do in
You
these
just
planets?
get to a planet. Oh, whoop-de-doo! I see a new
Yeah.
creature. Leave.
All right, species 1235.
Space
You are now
Dandy.
talk. You are now like
Space Dandy, the video game.
I would play
This
this.
is fine.
Is that what you
I
said?
just said that.
Just said that just now?
Like right before you
Oh, really? I was
Dang.
listening to Thomas's sticker thing, whatever he was
Yeah,
doing
true.
right there.
It was, yeah.
All right, now moving on to Nintendo.
Yoshi looks awesome.
Yoshi looks
Yoshi
awesome.
Yarn.
Mario Maker looks awesome.
But the
Yoshi
first thing that
Unravel
they-
looks awesome.
The first thing they showed was Star Fox Zero.
Star Fox Zero,
Which-
shocked me.
It's a
Yep.
0 out of 10 in my books right now.
It looked...
0 out of 10. I just expected differently from it.
I expected Star Fox Adventures amped up like crazy.
I didn't expect Star Fox.
Not running, but graphics. Like
Oh.
that was the last Star Fox game that looked pretty good, right?
I think it looked good. Yeah.
Star
I
Fox
mean, for
Adventure.
the time. I mean, it's been a long time since I played it, but I just expected because I mean, you see all their first party games. It looks so good. Yep. Psych theme song. And then
Let me just pinch my nut.
My nut tries to sing
grab
every
your
once in a while. I gotta discourage that.
Excuse me!
But so I know people. Okay, Tim from Kind of Funny played it, and he said it's really fun. It's what he wants out of a Star Fox game. So that brought my hopes back up that it's going to be fun. Because that's like just the first thing I thought. I was like, okay, hopefully it's fun. I haven't played it yet, but it looks
That's
like a GameCube game.
You've never really played a Star Fox game, have you?
I had the
Except
yeah, I
for
had
the
64.
Adventures, right?
I had 64.
Oh, 64.
Yeah.
That's the only one that matters.
I played
Awesome.
No.
No.
That game is so much
SNES
fun.
one was
No.
my favorite one.
Really?
out of all of them,
Really?
It was
Yeah,
fun.
definitely.
I don't think I ever played that one, but
SNES one was
baller.
Thunderbirds, the video game,
Yeah.
and it mixed with like Star Wars. Like
And 64 was my
Flying
jam.
around.
That was like my favorite 64 game.
64
Yeah, and
had
I told-
great multiplayer.
Yeah, I did.
That was.
I told Michael, I was like, if they meant it on purpose to look like 64, I'm totally fine with it. Like, if that's what they want to do, just make a new game like that, that's cool.
Fox had hair.
But it looked bad.
Fox had hair.
Fox had hair. It wasn't just a polygon.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think of the transforming? Because there was the little bird that.
I don't like it.
The thing is, this
That
was
was
what,
cute.
this is all that they were going to put in Star Fox 2
Oh yeah.
before Star Fox Adventure. What 97, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And they never got development for that.
Yeah.
So, this is basically Star Fox 2, the
Okay,
video
so
game.
I'm fine with that.
What's
Yeah.
what was
I'll-
the other
I'll play.
transformation he had?
It was like a
the-
hover thing.
That looked cool. The
I don't
tank
remember that.
when he was shooting the I forgot about this. The tank when he's shooting the worm that came out and he had the little target ball, glowing thing.
Oh,
Dune.
yeah.
I thought that looked awesome. That was where like, okay, that's endearing to me, but I hope it's good.
No, I read a.
And I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not the same. Sorry, because it starts off in Corneria just like 64. It seemed like I was playing the same thing.
Well, that's
just
where they're from.
more. Yeah,
The
I
live
just hope it's
system.
not the same. Like we're trying to make you guys. Hey, this is what you played back in the day. I want that and more. Is what I'm
Yeah.
hoping for.
Well,
But remastered.
there was a
But
Facebook
more.
post that
A
I
little
read.
bit.
It was
A little
like,
bit.
This is like
A little
slightly.
bit.
It's
You know,
like
we
the
put
Star
the-
Fox game that
the
we've been
graphics
waiting for. It's
meter
literally the Star Fox
right
that
there.
we wanted.
Just so one.
like
Everybody can
10,
play it.
15 years ago, but we never got. So,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's that. I don't know.
It's
I'm not gonna.
Come in here. You got to bring
Come on.
something to the table.
Come on.
You're the
You're the
Nintendo guy.
Nintendo dude.
I'll
Look at
just
it,
try
sure.
to defend it. Too much
No,
if
good
you
dude.
guys
That's
do.
fine.
Dude,
That's good. That's why we're here.
here.
I think it looks fun. It looks
Yeah.
fun.
You're the one wearing a Mario shirt
They're
right
saying
now.
Clearly gonna be for fun.
Yeah,
And
that's what they're
everyone-
saying. It is fun,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Everyone's always whining about graphics and stuff, but Nintendo never worries about that. They always worry about fun, the actual game.
True.
They don't worry about graphics that much.
That's why I said, like, if it was supposed to be like that, totally fine.
See,
totally
see,
fine.
exactly. See, that's what we needed to hear right now.
And
And you were gonna just keep that shut in, and we would have just been like, the textures look bad.
I just feel like
I
everyone's
was just shocked, but
ready to just jump on Nintendo whenever they like say something, mention something.
Well, it's 'cause
Not
it's
just
like,
here, but like internet and everything.
The thing is, with Star Fox, I just didn't believe that they were gonna show it at E3 this time. You know what I
Really?
mean? Because even when they showed Zelda Wii U last year, they were like,
The
"Oh,
Star
Star
Fox
Fox
thing-
is gonna come in
that's my
before
thing.
it."
That's the whole thing that set up the premise for me. You look at Zelda, which looks fan-freaking-tastic. It looks so beautiful, open world, the horse moving through trees, you don't have to do anything.
they don't hit trees.
They don't hit
They don't
trees.
hit 'em.
No hitting trees.
You can feed the horses.
No
apples.
trees hit.
But so I think that's what brought it up. I was like, oh my gosh, this, and then Star Fox looking like this in the space and shooting and it'd be awesome. But it didn't.
Well, honestly, what I think this new Star Fox game is just catering to the fans
Yeah.
because of them
Yeah.
whining for the 64 so much,
Yeah.
or their old game, and so that's what he did. He just made what they wanted.
Hopefully, it
He
lives
didn't
up to
make
it.
what he wanted. He made what they wanted.
Hopefully, it lives up to
I
it.
think why everyone jumps on it, like just like calling Kind of Funny always says, is it like because we want
Yeah, we expect
Nintendo to be awesome. We want it to be awesome, and it's just not.
Yeah.
Except for that Yoshi game. That Yoshi game looks
That-
awesome.
Yeah, we should
Really
move off.
It
of
looks
Star
really
Wars now.
good.
Obsessed with that Yoshi yarn.
It looks great, but then
Yoshi's-
again, I didn't see all of Nintendo conference, so maybe
What
I
was
missed
the What was the next thing on the list of it?
Hold up. It was Triforce Heroes, which me being a Zelda like
that
portable
was
fan
so underwhelming.
Oh, the
Did-
three.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Is that like that?
did not look.
Why is their hair
Dynasty
dye?
Warriors, but
It's supposed to be different. Know what I mean?
It's like four
just
swords
yeah,
minus
it's
one.
supposed to be four swords. But the thing is, Zelda always had the four
'Cause four
swords.
would be too tall.
Even okay, the lore
yeah, that's
goes
what he said.
Skyward
Or
Sword,
maybe you said.
and it goes to Minish Cap, and then Minish Cap actually creates the four sword, which is basically the Master Sword or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it's always four. And then after,
Did you say I'm not doing it?
I said I'm not paying attention.
Talk
oh
on camera.
yeah, Owen knows. So Zelda has the four sword in Minish Cap, and then it goes to the actual four sword, which is a video game, and then you get Four Sword Adventures Hyrule.
Yeah.
All these fours. Fours.
It was a technical
So
issue.
the technical issue was it
it's too
just
tall.
looked too tall. It just looked too
Hey,
tall. We didn't want to make
Triforce.
it.
I just want to correct you that they're not all fours.
But,
Triforce.
but these are
I know,
links.
there are four
I know nothing
triangles
about
in the
Zelda.
Triforce.
Is one of them gonna be evil?
It-
Is one of them gonna be
It's all about fashion
Is
on
one
this
of you-
one.
Yeah, this one's all about fashion.
What's the
Whoop-de-doo.
Each of them have all the DS ones seem to have a kind of mechanic to them. The shadow thing. What was the train one about?
Oh,
The trains.
The trains. Did you use the trains though? And then the one where you flop in between shadows.
You mean go in the wall?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
You
of,
become
like
a hieroglyphic.
the
yeah,
contrast.
you got 2D.
Yeah.
So was there like a
That was
special-
fun.
But
That,
was
that
there a
was
special?
yeah, I know
this
what
It's
you're
a
one?
supposedly totem.
just totem that they stack them up.
They stack up so they're taller
That's it.
attacker.
That's it. Which
That's
I
why
think-
it was so like.
which
When I first, go ahead.
which from like a Link Between Worlds, the one previous to this. That was the puzzle. You had to make a totem to get up there. No, this one is hey.
Hey,
All
can
right.
you hold me?
I was thinking when I first saw it, I was thinking okay, they're gonna have 3 links and then basically interchange between which one you're using depending on what
Well, you
skills
can
they
on
have.
one player.
Okay, I was wondering
yeah.
what skills they have,
Yeah.
because isn't power, wisdom, and courage is that what
Courage.
it's supposed to be based off
That's
of?
the Triforce.
I know, but they're all the colors. Those
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So I don't know if they're gonna
on
be
this one. I thought it was just
one's gonna
fashion.
be stronger. I didn't know.
Well, that's what the fashion's about. That's what
Yeah,
the different
you-
powers.
To change clothing to get different powers.
It's just a spin-off game to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it reminded me of is Spirit Tracks. Just it had that same feel to it.
Trains.
Let it go.
Watching it.
Trains.
And Spirit
What's that one
Tracks.
about?
Spirit Tracks was good, but it was definitely weak.
Yeah, exactly what this is gonna be.
Yes,
That's
It's not
unfortunate.
gonna be-
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
we talked about it earlier, but I really hope that the reason why that there wasn't much and what there was, I wasn't impressed with, except for Yoshi. But
Mario Maker.
Mario Maker was awesome too. But
Before we get to that, they did announce that Hyrule Warriors is going to be on 3DS.
Yeah, I saw that.
that's
That
I
was
thought that was a pretty smart move.
Yeah.
Speaking of
I thought that should have happened first.
Do you think that'll work better on
Yeah.
the DS than the Wii U?
Mhm.
It'd be cool when we go.
Well, definitely with the stylus, you could
Yeah.
probably do combos,
Yeah.
kind of like Ace Trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just do a combo and then it
Ace
blow
Trauma.
up people.
Sorry.
What about Ace
I
Trauma?
know- That just hit me in the head,
I
too.
just nothing. This is funny.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
But what I was gonna say is that I just, like we said before, I just hope that they're saving everything to that Nexus or whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Maybe
just hope that that's why there wasn't much.
hopefully everything is geared towards that. Everything
Yeah.
that we're expecting to be incredible. The next issue we're going to
Zelda.
talk about is Metroid Prime Federation Force, which everybody was.
I haven't. I have
Upset
almost
about.
never played a.
So
Metroid
hopefully
game.
they're actually making a good Metroid Prime game for the Nexus,
Yeah.
rather than
This
we'll
is
just
their spin-off.
we'll just throw this in here for the Wii U.
Did anybody-
while we can squeeze it in
Did
before
anybody
Nexus.
see that trailer for the game? It's the creator of Mega Man and Metroid.
Yes.
Might
I don't remember
remember
what
that.
it was.
Maybe.
No, it's an it's an actual the company is actually.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Was it that Mecha game? Or no?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, that's one we saw last year, right?
She starts with a dog, and the dog in the trailer actually gets destroyed, and she's like, "No," And she gets like the
I
stone
don't know what
that's
he's
inside the dog and puts it into another robot and it
Yeah,
retains.
wasn't it Microsoft?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
we forgot to mention
that
one.
looked awesome.
Yeah. How did we skip
That
past
looks
that one?
so awesome.
Oh,
What was
because
it?
we didn't have the thing up.
What was it called?
It was called.
Like
I totally forgot about that.
Core something. Encore?
Encore.
Encore? Encore?
Recore.
Recore, son of a biscuit.
Nice.
Anyway, that did look really cool.
That
though.
looked great.
That looked cool.
Yeah,
It looked creative.
That's KJ Inufune and then the creator of
Really?
Metroid. I cannot
That
remember his
excites
name.
me.
One thing that's on here that we also didn't. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, but what's not on here is Need for Speed.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see that.
I was excited about that.
Really.
Yeah, it looked
It
pretty good.
looked
I don't
it looked
care
like
about
they're
racing
taking
games.
it back to customization and fun, and I'm all about
Underground?
that. It's like
Well, you don't want to do Hot Pursuit anymore?
it's like the underground. It has that.
It has all of it.
Hot,
has everything,
Hot
man.
Pursuit was my favorite.
It has everything.
That was
They said they took out everything, all the good things from all of them, and put
It's
it.
got everything, man.
What just happened?
Back to Nintendo real fast. I want to hear your opinions on Mario Maker.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wait,
That
that's
was
at the end.
Okay,
But, yeah,
what
it
first
was.
hit me was what's before Mario Maker? Before we get onto that.
Well, Metroid Prime, which looks awful.
Was
Yeah.
anyone?
Metroid Soccer, basically?
Did anyone give a crap about
Then they
the
have the Animal
amiibos for
Crossing.
Skylander?
No,
Like
a lot of people
Bowser
did,
and-
but I didn't.
Bowser and DK are in Skylander now.
A lot of people were excited,
Oh, yeah,
but I was
yeah.
just like,
I'm not a Skylander person, but that looked fun,
Yeah,
that
that's
looked
cool
like
to
a
have
lot
it
of
in
I
fun,
don't even remember it really.
and it looked good.
yeah,
I mean, Magma Bowser,
yeah.
that was cool.
and then the Animal Crossing games.
Animal Crossing, that's what was next after
Ah.
I
Metroid.
don't think I saw
Why? I want a good Animal Crossing
That
game,
series always drops the ball. They're
Yeah.
fun. They're fun. I love those games.
They're fun for a month.
Yes, exactly. But
Toy Day
if
month,
we can just retain a job
which is Christmas.
and just like have different missions or jobs
Have an online town with your friends. Be in a world together, all at all
and
times.
jobs.
And jobs.
We
and
need
stuff
something to
do.
continuously do, not fish and.
not constantly.
I want to be a taxpayer in Animal Crossing.
I don't want to log into Animal Crossing every month so I can squash some
Cockroach.
and
so
pull
I-
weeds.
Pull
yeah,
weeds.
pull weeds.
And tell me how bad of a mayor I am. I'm a great mayor.
You talk to that ghost, or you talk to the sloth.
And how all the animals' happiness depends on me visiting them.
Yeah, you're just like.
I don't get visited by the mayor. I'm fine.
It's like in the middle of the night with the axe.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, really, I was so excited. I was like, finally, a Wii U Animal Crossing. And then they pull this board
Mario
game
Party.
bull crap.
Why?
Exactly.
I didn't even see it, but you're
The last
making me
Mario-
mad talking about it.
The last Mario Party sucked.
I heard
There's
that.
hype for
Yeah.
it when it was like gonna be released.
Have you
and then
seen it?
I don't want to.
They ride in a car together.
Oh yeah.
That was like a previous one.
That blows my mind.
Dumb.
That ruins the entire experience. Oh my god.
It was basically a mini game, like game,
Minigame game, yes. Oh, my god.
From like a Mario Party.
like
What?
like WarioWare or something like that.
Why?
I don't know.
All right, what was next? What was next?
Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which
That was
mixes
awesome.
Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario.
Yeah.
I thought that was
that was awesome.
genius.
I don't
Because
think
what
so.
was the? Is that just Mario and Luigi, that GameCube game
No,
Boy
it was
Advance
Game Boy,
yeah.
Game Boy Advance,
That
and
was
then
so
they
much
had
fun.
DS and 3DS.
Yeah.
And putting
which-
Paper Mario in it. I was all for it.
Yeah,
I'm so excited
That
for
was a
that.
good
I
move.
forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's rad.
I don't think I saw it.
I'm for that.
And then the one that I'm most excited for, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
dude, I forgot about that. Yes,
You get huge, giant Peach.
that toad. That toad.
Those cakes,
Exactly,
man.
That toad.
Oh yeah, Ultra Smash was the only thing on Nintendo's presentation that I was like actually geared to buying. It's like just Mario Tennis. I was like,
Is there any like release date on a new Mario Golf or?
no.
They just had a Mario Golf on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I want Mario Poker.
Stupid man. All you see is his hands.
Mario
Look at the other
Shuffleboard,
people.
Those
like,
white gloves.
if Bowser looks suspicious, he's like,
Mario Shot Put.
I just want Mario to plumb.
Yeah.
Plumbing Mario.
when
Plumber?
is the?
Well, that was on what's it called? 3D
movie?
World. 3D World, because he was like fixing the pipes and
Oh,
then they.
yeah.
Oh,
turned it
yeah,
into
but
something.
We had it in the movie. Can you just be satisfied with that?
No.
All right. What's next?
And then Mario Maker, which is also another game that I'm super excited
Yeah,
Oh
about.
my
looks
gosh.
awesome.
I don't think it would
Infinite
have
Mario levels.
I didn't even see that.
Oh.
I just saw the World Championship.
Yeah, the
Mario.
World Championship
That
part
That
was
was awesome.
amazing.
Those
That's
were
what
so
sold it
cool.
for me.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
man.
in the Maker how you can use like from different eras.
That's what I was going to say. That's,
Oh, yeah, that
that
was
threw me
super
off. That's
cool.
all I was like, that's 3D Mario. He's going. Look, that's the one from 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
definitely.
such an easy and brilliant idea.
that is
It's like
great.
you love these old
Mesh
games,
the
make your own
bests
game.
and just love on them.
I don't know about creating my own level, but I'm
Yeah, we'll
definitely
see how
gonna
that
play.
works.
Yeah, I think that's what like Tim said.
Do they have like classic levels that you can play as any of the Marios?
That'd be weird.
I don't know.
Good.
I don't know
What are you
about-
talking about? What are you
Like-
saying there?
You could take, Paper Mario through I don't know, like
No, it's only
It's
only
one,
original Mario
3,
3.
World, and then New Super Mario.
Yeah.
Well, that too. I mean, if you could pick whatever Mario you want.
Like you want
What
an
do you mean,
8-bit
like
in a
old?
New Super Mario?
Yeah, I think
That
you
could be
can
cool.
mix
Yeah, I
it.
think you can do that.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
I don't know. I don't
I don't
actually
know.
don't think you can do that.
Really?
You can.
don't
One thing
know.
because I watched.
I didn't even see it.
I watched the Treehouse stuff, or after
Yeah.
the presentation, or the next day. You can actually get your amiibos that you already have. So I have like a Link amiibo. I can press it on there, and I can play as Link. during
Really?
the thing.
Yeah.
Or
That's awesome.
Wii Fit Trainer, and just like selected amiibos. I'm pretty sure the first phase.
First gen, yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Of amiibos,
I like
and then you get the 30th year amiibo,
Oh, that looks awesome.
which looks awesome. It's a
Oh, the
3D
two-
version
yeah.
of a 2D
That was cool.
Mario.
Dang, I want
Huh.
that.
Yeah, so it's massive. It's like
Yeah.
that big. It's like as
It's like
big
the
as the
biggest,
sand.
yeah, it's like the biggest
mushroom.
amiibo.
Yeah, it's huge.
Did
And
they talk more? Did you see the Woolly World amiibo where it's like actually
Yeah,
like a
that's-
plush?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we forgot to talk about that. That wasn't on there.
Squishy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squishies.
Yeah, that's
Well, I keep
That was
bringing it
cool.
up.
Yeah.
So.
But
Yeah, but
Volleyball looks great.
the 30th amiibo, because I was watching Miyamoto and
Iwata?
the other guy. No,
Reggie?
no, the guy that actually
Watto?
make a
Oh.
Mario.
Tezuka? I don't
I don't know. I'm not gonna butcher it.
The guy who was
Miyamoto and his friend. He used the 30th year on Mario Maker, the amiibo, which amiibos are kind of crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they're fun and they're cool, but
But
I would not
Unnecessary.
spend
So
$1
gimmicky.
million. Yeah.
How much was the 30?
This one I don't know. Probably like $15. I'm sure. But he used it, and you get like a giant mushroom. Like huge. You turn into giant Mario in the level. You can break any block
That's cool.
or anything. The Goombas have mustaches when you get the mushroom, and bullet bills are Luigi's sideway that shoot at you. So everything goes completely chaotic once you
Oh, man.
use the 30th amiibo. So I'll definitely get the 30th
That's
amiibo
awesome.
for that.
I like
What if
that.
you could use the 30th on like Smash?
Smash. Turn it. Oh man, they need to make more Smash DLC.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That they need to make it, but they need to bundle it better. They bundled it, but they bundled it with all the Mii stuff that I didn't want, so I didn't want to pay for it.
Kind of want it now. I didn't pay
Me
for it. but
stuff.
I
You
was
don't
like,
want me
"Fuck."
stuff?
I don't want Mii costumes.
Yeah,
Those are actually really cool. Like there is a
$5 extra
zero.
bucks for
I'll
Mii
pay you
costumes.
for whatever that took because I wanted
It was
me
5 extra
costumes like
bucks. Yeah.
like when you first got it and there was nothing. There's no me costumes. I was disappointed.
You have your right, man?
No.
Well, we
You
got
can
more
be
to-
zero.
Yeah, you could be Zero, and you could be the squid.
I think that's
from
really
Splatoons.
Yeah, that blue. Okay, talking about the DLC, the characters. When the heck did that happen? I get on and I was watching the Champions. I was like, "That's Roy."
Ryu?
It was
Roy?
that day.
And
That's-
Yeah,
Lucas?
they
Ryu.
announced it earlier.
They
Like,
announced it that
what
day.
on earth? I completely missed
Ryu,
that.
I never would.
That was he's awesome.
He is awesome.
He's freaking awesome.
Speaking of the championships, Reggie was awful.
I didn't watch that part.
Oh, okay. So last year, Hungry Box challenged Reggie, the president of Nintendo America, to a round of Smash, and Reggie said, "Well, now I'll be having it on 3DS and can play it on the go, and I'm gonna come back and kick your ass." That's exact words. He comes back. Reggie is the worst player of all time.
Who did he
Yes.
play?
Smash Brothers.
No, who did he?
Oh, Ryu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, when he was announcing like Mario Maker, he's like, "I'm gonna beat all your levels,"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Calm down, Reggie."
Reggie, you already made a fool of yourself once.
Don't do it again.
confidence. That's the key. No
Miyamoto's
matter what
pretty
you
good.
do,
He's
it's-
alright. He's not too bad. Can't get through one level, but he's not too bad.
All right, real quick. Favorite game.
Favorite game?
We're not
Fallout.
done. We have one more conference.
We do
What?
what?
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
I don't remember that. at all.
Kingdom Hearts.
We watched
was
that
one.
right before Mad
Oh,
Max.
yeah.
That was one.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember watching the PlayStation conference with you guys, and they were announcing, or that he's like,
They kept
a
teasing.
a game 15 years in the making,
Like,
and I was like, Kingdom Hearts 3,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like Last Guardian.
I was like, Crash Bandicoot.
Why don't we just go through like the main ones?
yeah, just
Okay,
main
so
ones,
the
'cause
Rise of the Tomb Raider, which we talked about.
we saw more of.
Kingdom Hearts 3,
Looked awesome.
Deus Ex Mankind, Divided.
That looks,
I don't remember
that
that.
looks cool. I'm a huge fan of the Deus of
Deus
Human
Ex
Revolution,
series.
and if they're gonna be as cool as that one, I cannot.
Yeah, a lot of
wait,
people love that game.
because the graphics are still pretty cool from the last one. I actually played it recently, and even though it's kind of dated, it's meant to be that way, so it's not exactly ageless, but it still looks cool. It's kind of like Borderlands. Borderlands is like graphic wise, but it's stylized. It looks cool. So if they keep that that kind of like gameplay and that kind of graphic wise, I'm all about it.
I don't remember this.
Is there a function where you can control sunglasses?
I don't know.
I hope they put that in there.
Like in the next one, yes, that'd be awesome.
Kind of like the lightsaber on Force Unleashed. But I want to control his sunglasses to come in and out. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
So, not the blades, not the guns.
It's like when you got Force Unleashed, you just.
I want a Wolverine game where I can go.
They do.
Yeah,
I think they do. Yeah, I just haven't played one of them.
They did Just Cause 3, which they hyped up so much, and
That
didn't do
just is a sandbox explosion of goofiness.
They haven't made one in what, almost 12 years?
Did you see the?
Yeah, Just Cause
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Just Cause 2.
Just Cause 2 was like what, in like 2002?
No, that was
Oh,
like
that'd
2009.
Actually, yeah,
Somewhere
8 or
around
9.
there.
I'd say.
9? Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was much
No,
older.
no.
Maybe I'm thinking of Just Cause.
Man, maybe just one.
The
But,
game just looks like
but
someone like me. I sandbox games are my favorite games, and it just looks like
There's
why
no-
am I here?
there's no direction.
I'm just
to that
blowing
game.
up crap.
But whenever he was like zip tying everything to everything, and they're just hitting each other, I was like, "What is this? It's a tornado of goofy."
Even like big fans of it, they're like, "It's just a dumb action movie."
yeah, they're like,
in
"It's
the
dumb.
game."
It's dumb."
We
but it's
just
so
kept
much fun.
saying dumb action movie to describe it.
"Oh man."
All right, what else?
That's about it. Besides, the only thing, one thing that intrigued me was Nier 2 on Square Enix.
Really? They got Nier on there?
Nier 2 is coming
Oh,
out.
yeah, I remember.
they only showed a little bit of it. It was
That
like
was a
Is
weird
that the anime
game.
one? Or
Yeah.
something?
Yes. This is weird. It's a Japanese game. It's so weird.
apparently it doesn't look like the first one at all. It's completely different, but it's a Nier 2 or Nier jumbled up.
It's nearly 2.
Nearly 2.
Really too.
I mean, the
They had a PC
Games
gaming
were
show, but I don't
innovative.
think anything crazy was announced.
Yeah, there wasn't much
We would
Square
have heard
Enix.
about it.
It's like the comparison because Square Enix and Bethesda was their first conferences to be hosted ever, and just the comparison, it was like
so tiny.
Square Enix was just like you started in the garage, and you're like, you gotta bring this out, be a little
They're
more.
starting.
But
They're
I enjoyed
starting.
it though.
Of course, they had Kingdom Hearts 3 also.
I enjoyed the
announced,
tease
yeah.
he did because it was like a game you've all been wanting, Kingdom Hearts app on your phone, and they're like, this guy was like, oh yeah.
Oh,
Get it on, and then he's like, now the game you've been wanting. I'm like, okay. I was laughing so hard.
Doesn't
I like
say
the
what
guy.
that game is called, the app one.
But okay, so
It did
what
have
else?
Lara Croft Go,
I just said-
which I was excited, or I wanted to see, and you skimmed past that. Lara Croft Go. It was like Tomb Raider for the
it's
app.
basically
Yeah.
like a temple runish kind of.
Yeah, it
thing.
looked
Oh,
like
gosh.
it looked like a Monument Valley, but Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that looked
the
interesting.
Final Fantasy flip phone games are huge in Japan. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
700,000 copies
Really?
sold.
There's
Dang.
Final Fantasy on our phone too.
Yeah.
Right
No,
now.
I'm talking about like the flip phone. Like,
Oh,
those games, like really those?
I'm sure flip phones over there are more
Yeah.
advanced than what we had back then.
Probably. Oh no, this was in 2005. That's when those were sold. I'm like, oh my god.
Because they still use flip phones.
Oh, I
over
know.
there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right.
Yeah,
what do you
favorite
think?
game.
Favorite game.
Favorite game.
Me, I'm gonna go with.
I'm most excited.
Oh, most excited. I have a lot. Can I just name a couple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna name like 4.
They didn't show any of it like on the big screen. But Metal Gear 5, Phantom Pain. They released a new trailer for it,
Yeah.
and it was awesome.
I didn't watch it because
I got chills just saying awesome.
All right, when they hop into the Metal Gears, those are pretty cool.
Well, when the Les Enfants Terribles, just that part at the end was amazing. Metal Gear 5, Fallout 4, definitely sold me. I'm gonna say Dishonored 2, look cool.
Nice, yeah.
Not what I said earlier.
Darksiders.
Darksiders 3.
Dishonored. Gosh. Anyway.
I said something else to you guys. Of course, Unraveled. Unraveled
Yeah.
looks incredible.
Is it Unravel or Unraveled?
Unraveled.
Unravel.
Unraveled.
Just L.
It's not past tense.
Yeah. Because I always want to say Unraveled, but
Yeah.
I think it's Unravel, yeah.
I'm probably still gonna say Unravel.
That's fine.
throughout the
It's
entire
fine.
time.
At least it's not any
That'll be
battlefields
Battlefields
or
or front.
That's the
Battlefront.
second one,
Battlefield
Johnny.
3.
What's that?
That's the second one. They'll add the ED
Unraveled.
on the end for this.
Exactly.
sequel.
He's gonna be nothing.
Unraveled.
You're ahead of time, Johnny.
and
From
you have to
shit like
go
your player?
backwards through the whole game. That's a whole segment.
And then Unraveling.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite
That's all I can think of.
Games,
right now,
Jared.
so.
What are you
Mirror's
excited
Edge 2.
Good
Whoa!
Yes.
Yeah, Chippy.
Battlefront. Battlefront. What else was it? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3.
for? Yeah.
Unravel. And probably. I'd say Ghost Recon.
That
was
looks
really
so
good.
cool.
That did
So
look
cool.
awesome.
All right.
I think this is probably the right order for now. Just most excited.
Well, Street Fighter 5.
Oh,
Oh,
we didn't
yeah.
talk about
Street
that.
Fighter that one.
It looked good. It looked good.
It looked good. That's all you need to say. But
Because I want to talk.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Damn!
Unravel,
Get the salt.
Unravel, Uncharted, Fallout, and then probably that Horizon game.
Not that
Horizon was
dream
great,
game.
too.
What the heck is that?
I
Like,
don't know.
We didn't even talk
It's
about
like-
that. What was
just-
that?
I'm not.
That's
really
like-
Terrifying
interested at all.
nightmare
I
of
don't remember what
duels.
Yeah, I
that
love
wasn't
that.
on here.
I loved how
The guy looked kind of creepy too when
Oh
he
my
presented. I was like,
gosh.
I love how Greg Miller described it. He's like, "What dream game? You mean the nightmare game? How you make nightmares?" It's like, what do you
We're talking
do?
about
That's what
Black
I
Ops
told-
3.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's
that's
Black Ops 3. It's Call of Duty.
that's probably gonna be in the ad of this video.
Yeah. It'll be the ad. of it.
Black Ops.
The
But it does
ad
look awesome. It does look awesome. And
It's,
I can't wait.
Lately, it's been the
From
ad of
Irony
everything.
Ads comes Black Ops 3.
I was looking at the E3 Snapchat and like in the middle of it had the ad. It was just like sponsored.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I didn't know Snapchat had ads.
That's
Oh, yeah.
weird.
Yeah, they do
I
have
think I heard
ads.
of that.
All right.
Thomas.
One that we really didn't talk about. The one I'm really excited about is Battleborn. Have you guys heard of that one?
I heard
I've heard of it.
the name, but I don't remember.
It's
I
like
don't
a
know what
really
it is.
stylized, like first-person shooter.
Was that the one that
action.
looked like
Borderlands?
Team
almost?
Fortress 2?
Yeah, with,
But-
with Borderlands.
Yeah. Yeah, that
That
looked
one-
interesting.
It looked cool. I don't know why the trailer really got me. I'm just like, this one looks fun. So I'm gonna try this
It
one.
looked
out.
interesting. It looked a little goofy, but hopefully.
All right then.
Battleborn.
Battleborn.
Go on.
Final Fantasy VII. I know there's nothing really released on it, but I was just excited to see that they're working on it. I'm gonna say Last Guardian, Ghost Recon because I freaking love the Ghost Recon games, and probably the Horizon game. That looked
amazing.
Horizon.
that
Definitely.
looked so
Okay.
much fun.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot
Mass
one.
Effect! Mass Effect! Mass Effect! All on the board. I want it all.
I left it out because I knew
want
you
it
were
all.
gonna.
I
do
want it
this.
all. I want it all. I want it all.
I left it out
and
because I
then
forgot.
on the second tier division,
I left it out because I'm not a crazy
I've
fanboy
never
like
played
you
them,
guys.
so.
Division Horizon.
This is the guy wearing his
And
own
you
shirt.
still need to beat the third
Wait, he's
one.
not done.
and then just
What are
like
you talking about?
on the second tier,
It's not a Mass
Division,
Effect.
Horizon, and Uncharted 4.
Okay.
But Mass Effect, man.
Intro.
I
Mass
think the
Effect.
most intriguing
Ah.
games, not necessarily the most excited for which one of them is, but the most
What
intriguing
now?
games are Unravel and The Last Guardian. No, what the heck do you do with The
Yeah.
Last Guardian?
Dreams,
I'm just-
man.
Oh, that's very true.
Dreams.
That's probably the most
Okay.
intriguing.
I think that's my most
Really
my
quick-
most one is Dreams.
One last go around. Best conference in your opinion?
Bethesda.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Sony, yeah.
I'm torn.
Microsoft was super close.
Hardware, Microsoft kicked it out of the freaking park.
Just and just presentation.
Especially
Presentation is
especially
so
that controller.
smooth. Oh,
that's
yeah,
like
that's
the
great.
price of a console. Like you said.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
serious?
Console.
It's
It's
120
$120.
Yeah.
It's
So
expensive.
I guess that's
but-
about double price.
Well,
but it does a lot of crap.
There's like custom controller websites where you can customize your own controller. I guess it's
Yeah.
around the same
Yeah.
price.
Okay.
Like a pink controller. People
Yeah.
like want like a picture of anime characters on it or
So
something.
the actual like
This is actually
graphics on the controller.
Yeah.
anime characters.
But I'd probably say Sony just because of its just excitement.
That was the
It brings
most. Yeah,
Just like, where did Horizon come from?
where?
Where? Anyway,
Doom.
that was it. Are we doing anything else? Nothing else around the board?
I think I'm good.
All right, guys. We were Select Your Player. And this was our E3 2015 reactions. Echo it. That's it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell us what you thought in the comments below. I'm gonna turn my hat back around. And yeah, tell us your favorite top 3 games. Tell us what you're most excited for, and then your favorite conference. And we will see you guys on the next video we do, whatever the heck it is. See you in the
Bye.
future.
My eyes are rolling.
Adios. What's wrong with your eyes, Johnny?
You don't cry.